Everybody here on the live, thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here, sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Welcome. Come one, come all to the Crypto Lifer, baby. Let's get it in. I love y'all. Let's get it in. Woo! I like that. I like that. I like that. Energy, 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 energy. Let's go. Energy, 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 energy. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Yeah, 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 yeah. Love that. I kind of want to run that first song back. Is that all right? Can I run that first song back? I just love that track. I got to run it back right now. I really do. The thing is so hot. I love this track, man. This thing is hot. Me and my daughter are dancing to it right now. Me and my little daughter. We're dancing in the studio, baby. Let's go. Gains, baby, gains. I'm drunk on gains again. I can't take it. I made another hit. Let's go. Bang, bang, bang. Bam, bam, bam. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here, sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Let's go, baby! Man, oh man, did we bang it out today again in the trading group. Super excited, super happy. Can't wait, man. Things are awesome. Moment of silence right now for just, all the people in the earthquakes throughout the world. Hope everyone's okay. And, dear Lord, thank you for everything in which you have given us. Thank you for this beautiful day, and thank you for the love. I just gave another trade in the trading group that's banging to the upside again, already up 8%. We're going to keep going and showing you how we make gains here. I just posted this flag. This flag is now starting to beam to the upside here. And I gave a trade last night. I gave a trade Thursday night. I gave a trade Friday afternoon. If you watched my live stream this morning, I gave you a free trade at 8 in the morning. That trade played out. Let's go back in time. Take a look at this morning update here, which only got 4,500 views, which is kind of sad. I expected to get more. But, hey, not many people want to make money on a Saturday. They're go watching the NCAA game and all that fun stuff, right? But, again, if you watch me here, at the end of the day, let's see if did I end up on Bitcoin at the end? No, but right here. Basically, when I go for Bitcoin, I say, hey, I see a move to the upside, I'm long, right? That's kind of how I sat right here. Here we are at 60. They got tight right here. We had a nice move to the upside. They got tight right here. We had a nice move to the upside. They got tight right here. If you just played my moving average tight idea, you'd be in the money constantly. You know what I mean? I have so many tips, tricks, and strategies that'll keep you paid in this market. Anyway, so when I get there, I'm showing you that I'm long here. The death of my mom and dad, to have an older person, you know what I mean? Because you're like, what? And so you can see that, like, a mentor every single day really, really, really reached out and been effectively in shock and helped me through the hard thing I do. I'm a human, right? So I appreciate anyone that call. I appreciate you guys. We must be days on the 3rd. Don't know what I do and I don't. When you find out, J-Man, shout out to Jeffrey Anderson. Shut up and give me the technical analysis. I bought some Roost. He did buy some Roost. No one outworked. You never know. Coming your way, man. Anyway, I was long. I said once we got above the 200 SMA, we would get a huge move. Just like we trade the 1 minute. All right. Well, we got in last night on the 200 SMA move. And anyway, so if you were with me, you saw a massive move today up to 69,000. I called it on that live stream. I told you I was long. I said once we break the 200 SMA, look for a massive move to the upside. I told my whole team all day long. I kept going over it. If you were in my trading group, I kind of flip booked it for you. I've backtested this strategy for years and years and years, and I know that it works. I know that it will make me look good, and I know that I can use it to impress people. That's how amazing it is, right? And then when we came back to this level, we bounced, and then I saw that the 1 minute was inside of a bit of a flag here, right? The 1 minute had came back down to retest, but did not want to lose the 200 SMA. As long as the 1 minute stays above the 200 SMA, we have ourselves a pretty big move here to the upside. I'm looking for this leg to start to make a move up, and that can get us all the way back to $69,900. Nice to see Bitcoin back above $69,000. So if you were watching this morning and, I gave you my Bitcoin update and I told you I was long, and I told you why I was long, and I told you what to look for if you weren't going to get into a long or if you wanted to play it safe. I said, I'm in already, but if you want to wait for a candle to close above the 200, that was a perfect entry right there. And a massive move to the upside. You could tell I was telling my whole trading group we were going to get a move. We're going to get a move, right? And so I kept saying we just got to get above this 200 SMA. So here we were at about 129. After I went live, I said Bitcoin in a crucial area. If we break above the 200 MA in the 1 hour, we are likely going to pump hard. Right now, we have resistance at the 200 MA. This is such a crucial move here. I'm long. Let's see what happens. And I wrote clean because I wanted to give you the clean trade so you could see right where that 200 was, just because my line here was above that 200 SMA, right? So just, something I had to show you, something that I wanted to include, let you see what was happening in the chart. So I don't just give you signals. I show you why the signal makes sense to me. I teach you and show you backtesting why it was going to move. So look, I did a class today. During class, I kept showing tight moving averages on the 1 hour. I showed them, in class, I went over the fact that we were likely going to get a big move to the upside. And this actually looks like a bigger move that's going to be forming. And I'm going to explain why I see a bigger move coming here for Bitcoin. We are going to have a little bit of resistance here at 69,227 there, 230. Once we get back above that, I just don't see why we won't hit 69,650. This previous resistance. This is the 1 minute chart. All right. I took gains already on my trade, I'll be honest. And then I jumped back in again with another trade. I'm already up $62 on that trade. The other trade I took gains on for like $177 right there to the upside. So bang, beautiful move. And now I just wanted to see your next level here we're looking at is about possibly 71,900 too. But we're going to break all that down. We're going to have some fun. But right now we just literally opened it. I just gave this trade to the trading group right there before I went live. The reason why I was late to the stream is because I was like busy setting up my trade and getting ready for the trade. Like I couldn't miss my own trade, right? Even though I know how to get the show going. So I got to run for the show. Look at this setup, right? And so I was just saying, hey, this thing's about to break out to the upside. You can see I just posted it at 8:03 p.m. and you're already in gains again. Okay? Not a lot of gains, but you're in gains. You know what I mean? The way you guys trade leverage, man, some of you guys are up huge on that move. I'm like the less risky guy in my trading group, But so that's a beautiful move. We got high in the stochastics in the 1 minute. That tells me we need to be careful. We may be hitting a resistance. I may just want to scalp that on a Saturday night. You know what I mean? I see that coming back down there. I could possibly re-enter on the stochastics, but I am in. You know what I could do is like move the stop loss. Let's see here. Yeah, I see high stochastics on the 1 minute telling me to just like, What I see happening here though, look, it's kind of a bit of a shoulder ahead and a right shoulder beginning to form. And now you see what I'm seeing now is this pattern here. But I have to look at the bigger time frames. That says you're going to come, you're probably going to head lower. Once you lose the 21, you're going to bounce back to the 200 SMA, and we got low liquidity. I'm surprised we got this move today, everyone. I kept saying it's a Saturday. Don't wait, you know what I mean? Don't be impressed. Like, I don't think we're going to get a huge move here on a Saturday, right? But lo and behold, we did, which is pretty crazy. And I'm excited. Anyway, let's get back into the Bitcoin chart off of the futures for a second. But I do see that going further down. I don't like losing money. I'm trading here on MEXC. It's applicable in your area. Jump on into MEXC. I'm telling you right now, link in the description here. Let me get that pinned comment up. I don't even have the comments up yet. Let me get those comments up and running. Wow, I already pinned? Oh no, I think that was from yesterday, right? Hold on. No, yeah, I think I did pin already, which is crazy. No, I don't think so. I don't see how I could have pinned because I didn't see it yet. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on. I appreciate each and every one of you for being here, sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. But right here, I'm going to pin a message here at the top of the comment section, and what you're going to see is you're going to be able to join the trading group, join MEXC, go to iTrust Capital, which is a channel sponsor, or jump into my newsletter. Those are the 4 links that I want you to kind of pay attention to. Bang, bang, bang. I put out a trade for Caspa in my trading group today. We are already in gains on that trade as well. I bought $1,000 worth of Caspa. And the video that I made, I wanted to get it out pretty early, but then Caspa started to move. But we got it out for you. I think it's out already, or maybe I'm not sure because I was working with my team on it. But again, this video is insane. This Caspa video, definitely check out this Caspa video. I know it came out probably when I'm live, so you're like, which one do I watch? This is hot. And I'll go over it a little bit here too, and I'm going to talk about what I did, but this breaks it down, tells you why I'm really, really bullish on Caspa. I believe this could be the greatest price for Caspa right now. Could you look at EGLD for us? Blessings upon blessings. Shout out to B. Tyler. I'm going to heart that for you. Thank you so much for sending in a super chat. Let's take a look at EGLD. Yeah, see, I had a feeling that chart wasn't going to do too well. I kind of wanted to bail on it. I was going to take my 40 bucks pretty fast there. I'm going to wait for that to readjust at one point. All right, and we'll see. But it was up like 50, 60 bucks. I was thinking of just taking it. It was too high on the stochastics, Again, I get distracted on my own show. Sometimes I care more about the show than just, it's $20. What do I care? Anyway, have a Caspa miner on order. Watch Caspa video just before the live. Love it. Do you think the news of Genesis finishing their grayscale sale had something to do with this pump? That, and there was $3 billion that were brought in. I don't know if you saw that, right? Twitter here, if you go to the right here, $3 billion flood Binance, Kraken, Coinbase influx. In a significant move for cryptocurrency market, the Tether Treasury minted $3 billion USDT on the Ethereum and Tron blockchains with a 3-day period starting from April 1st. These funds were then distributed across major exchanges, including Binance, Bitfinex, Kraken, and Coinbase, with Binance receiving $614 million, Bitfinex $1.1 billion, Kraken $820, and Coinbase $93 million. The reason for this large-scale minting and distribution is speculated to be related to strategic market activities, such as buying the dip, but remain officially undisclosed. So, exchanges want to get you happy, so they're going to pump money into Bitcoin. Think about it. $3 billion likely headed into Bitcoin, in my humble opinion. Maybe a few other coins, too, as well. I look out for Solana to get a big move of that, and some of the big top 10 movers. AVAX probably get a little love there, too. You know what I mean? I wouldn't be surprised. So, anyway, that's a big deal. That's a lot of money getting minted to exchanges. Tether Treasury, Kraken Deposit, Binance Deposit, Binance Hot Wallet. Man, somebody's loading up. U.S. Tether, baby. So, sitting at the ER with my mom right now, waiting for the doctor. Could use some prayers. So sorry to hear that. Moment of silence right now. Dear Lord, please bless Blanchard Bees and hope he's okay. And hope his mother's okay as he sits in the hospital. From the bottom of my heart, my family to yours, I hope everything works out in the best interest of you and your family, man. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope everything's okay. Can you look at Welsh, please? Thank you. Shout out to Maximo Pascal in the house. Maximo with the $5 super chat. He loves sending it in. Love you, brother. Thank you so much, Maximo. Appreciate that more than you would ever know. Shout out to all the beautiful people here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. So if you're in my trading group, that was a nice little scalp that did get pumped back to the downside. May double bottom there. We're going to look at that in a second. We're going to reassess the situation. Look at our daily close and have some fun. But again, if you were with me, you made some gains today. A massive pump. We got in around 67.8, and this thing pumped all the way to 69,600. Nice, almost $2,000 move for Bitcoin. So blessings on blessings it is to be alive, and I appreciate each and every one of you. Let's take a look at EGLD on the charts. Multiverse X. So right off the bat, I see it below a 200 SMA. Usually a bearish sign. You'd like to see us get back above that key level. Let me delete everything, go to the weekly, take away the moving averages, and just give me a second here when I look at all of price action. So EGLD, let's take a look. On the weekly, it's super low and oversold. Tell me it's a pretty good place to be accumulating. I like low weeklies. It was 24, pumped all the way up to $77. That was basically its high, 79, almost 80 bucks. I do hold EGLD. I got in at $20 in the last run. I've been staking it on the MYRO app for a long time. So, yeah, I'm in there, baby. I would love to see it go back to 500. I'd believe it can. Its all-time high was somewhere about 540. So I'm looking like EGLD with this market move and enough marketing. I don't see why I can't get up to fives. Probably 800 bucks, maybe even 1,000 bucks in this next rally. But look, see the RSI pointing down. The weekly just looks a little struggling, right? It did break out of this wedge and it double bottomed here. The 3-day chart looks interesting, oversold. The daily chart wants to make a bit of a move here. So look what I see. I see a cup and handle, a semi cup and handy to the upside, right? And let's bring out that beautiful little bowl and let's slap that cup on there and let's grab that handle. Semi cup and handy to the upside. Shout out to all the people. Steph Curry all the way from downtown, right? Stephen Curry from downtown. Bang, bang, bang. But look at this. I mean, resistance, and then you have this beautiful target at $86 out of the cup and handle. Bit of a double bottom too as well. It could also be what I've seen in my lifetime many times, a reversal Adam and Eve, where the rounded part is first, and then you get the Adam on the right side. But again, it all depends. Savvy, cup and handy to the upside. Yeah, I love that. You got to love that. I'm addicted to it. You guys must be addicted to it. We got brands, man. We got calls. Like we got like a real brand here with Crypto Lifer, right? You've got like these things that you know are part of the brand, right? They speak the brand. And I appreciate that from each and every one of you. We kind of created it all together, doing damage, Damas cheese, which I'm going to come out with the Damas cheese set at a supermarket near you in the next 2 to 3 years. You're definitely going to see my Damas cheese I'm going to come up with a green candle Christmas set, all this funny stuff. Shout out to Kyle Vero. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Sammy Cup Hattie. Hope your weekend is going well. Sammy is going absolutely amazing. Are you kidding me? I called along this morning, and I get to show up on my live stream and show you guys that we banged on it yet again. Most people are going to be watching the NCAA games. I know that, so we're fighting viewership. So the stream might not be as long as normal. I'll probably end it around, I don't know, 9:30, 10, maybe. Who knows? We'll see what happens. I'll push it as long as I can push it. Yeah, it's funny. Shout out to Crypto Billy. He put this out there. The only thing is, man, my way bigger than that. You know, huge, man. They're just so big. Like, I took my grandkids to South Carolina Comic-Con, and you will not believe who I ran into. So funny, man. Superman, right? My arms look that nice. That's funny. Hilarious, man. Absolutely hilarious. Way to Photoshop that picture, though. Like, pretty well done. I got to give it to you. I don't know where you got that picture. I always have my hair down. I'm like, when did I not do my hair? You know what I mean? But hey, man, I look young. I don't look 40. I look at least, 35. I love that, man. You guys are the best. Shout out to Crypto Billy. God bless you, Crypto Billy, on your birthday, man. I wish you a happy birthday yet again. I'll do it all day long, baby. Shout out to my Aries brother, Crypto Billy. And he's probably with his family right now having a great birthday. And shout out to everyone who made this. Someone made this in my trading group, the bang upside gainitis. Your demand, gainity. You guys are hilarious, man. This thing is so cool. I love it. Oh, little typo there. We need the itis. We need to move that I over there. I noticed that gainitis. But this thing is awesome, man. And yeah, but we had gainitis. I got gainitis again. Need that medicine. Did you get sick with gains when trading? Cough, cough. And that was only when we were at 68.6. This trade was absolutely a monster to the upside. And you know what's funny? I went here and I saw David Angel. It's the worst case of gainitis. You're so funny, man. You're funny, bro. You got a great sense of humor. I really appreciate having you around. On October 21st, it took 37 ounces of gold to buy one Bitcoin. Today, it takes only 29. That's a 22% decline, an official bear market. A few days, he said Bitcoin will continue to outperform gold, despite the fact that it has underperformed gold for the past 2.5 years. Are you serious? Like, come on, man. He's just so ridiculous. Funny, Peter's just the reason I buy Bitcoin. I started buying gold and silver. Then when I realized it was too heavy and I could memorize a seed phrase, I just stopped buying it. You know what I mean? Once Bitcoin was past $2,000 an ounce, right? Like Bitcoin was $2,000. So was gold. And Bitcoin was $4,000. And gold was $1,800. And then Bitcoin was $5,000. And gold was $1,600. And then Bitcoin was $10,000. And gold was $1,700, Believe me, I bought and sold gold. I was a gold guy for a long time. For me to give up on gold, he is trolling. He has to be trolling. Get yourself a Crypto Lifer mug today. We do have merchandise in the links below. Jump on in and grab that merch, man. Tell everyone how much you love your Crypto Lifer mug. Let people know you're a Crypto Lifer, man. At work, you're about to get out of there. Buy a few of these, and when you leave the office, leave them all around and be like, peace. I became a Crypto Lifer. Maybe you should be too. Here's how I left. Leave these around with little notes in them. Be like, this is how I got out of the job. You know what I'm saying? Let's tell them longing Bitcoin and altcoins. Flash crash. Oh my God, these people are crazy. My Bitcoin today. Let's go. The Aries. My birthday today too. Shout out to Just Chris with another birthday, man. Happy birthday, Sir Crypto Billy. Happy birthday, Just Chris, man. We love you. And you're funny, Crypto Billy, man. You're funny, man. Anyway, what a great day on Twitter. Guys, keep telling Kyle. Get Kyle's attention. He keeps asking for things, talking about things. I've been nailing the coins. He's asking about certain coins. We get into them super early. Like he talked about PALLADIUM. We got in super early. You know what I mean? Super, super early. So I don't know. I would love to, work with this guy in some way, shape, or form. I think both of us could benefit from it. But again, I don't want to be like a hungry puppy. So it is what it is. Like I'm happy with what I'm doing. But, he just seems like a cool dude, man. But, would love to somehow get his attention, man. Yeah, so, did you stack Mount AI bag? Early March. Yeah, Moot AI. So many coins booming. Look, that thing did like a 9x pretty fast. Bitcoin gets the bounce there. So I'm going to delete all my work. Hold on, did I finish? Yeah, EGLD, I could see it get into 86. It does have to hold this level. If it does not hold this level, look for it to bounce down to 40. You know what I'm just saying? It can come back down and test 40, but I like where it's sitting with the daily pointing, the 1 day pointing to the upside here. Bit of a double bottom in the cup and handle. Slap on our moving averages. If they're tight and ready to go, the 200 is right there. So there's a chance that the 200 could save you here. and we get the bounce. If you lose the 200 on the daily, no good. But unlikely, that's probably like you're going to be your bottom. Like, that is a beautiful buy zone right there. The daily 200 SMA. But again, you do you. I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I say and do should be taken is financial advice. All right, let's take a look at BTC and see what's happening on the radar. So, like, I kind of see this now forming a bit of a flag that just wants to continue to the upside. Moving average is getting tight again, and everything kind of getting locked in place. Do we come back down to the bottom of the pattern one more time? It's possible. We seem to have some type of support here at 68.8, which is really nice. So we bounce off 68.8, back above 69,000 for BTC. Is Sammy going to enter another trade here? You know what? The 5-minute looks great. I'm going to trade that 5-minute right now in front of each and every one of you. So here we go. We're going to open up a fat trade. We're going to go full port for 80,000. No, but we're going to open up a pretty nice trade here on the 5-minute chart. 5-minute chart is setting up to look like a nice move. Remember, it is the weekend. If this turns around and dumps on me, it possibly could. Saturday trading is kind of garbage. But you know what? Once you get above a 200 SMA, you're supposed to pump to the upside on the 5-minute. That was your entry right there, and we have been gone ever since. And so I'm respecting the short squeeze right now, and I just want to take that squeeze home, baby. Are you my squeeze? So let's take a look here. Let's take a look. Are you going to be my short squeeze right now on the chart, baby? Let's take a look. 70,434. All right. Stop loss is going to be at 68,600. All right. And we're going to go full port. We're going to trade, but I'm going to do 164 for 164 for 550 on the long, right? And that's going to be on the 5-minute chart, period, right? We're going to let that cook on the 5-minute. See if that can get back above to the upside. I could easily get stopped out and lose the trade. No worries. No worries. Let's celebrate the first super chat on a live stream from Robert McClary. But the message was retracted. I don't know what he was saying. Did you ever use 50, 100x, or 200x leverage? Do you even use... I don't... Not normally, no. Hey, Lifer, do you want to fight me before you were still... what? Judge Bibbles. I don't know. I don't talk to people that... I don't even get into that, man. I have like security guards, man. So if you came near me, they would probably just headbutt you, Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Whiff about to make nice gains. Dude, I like Whiff right now. Whiff is hot. Yeah. But yeah, we don't talk about any nonsense here on the chart, man. That's not right. You know what I mean? You could talk about security, though. They would likely handle you pretty nicely. Yeah, anyway. Let's pump, man. You said it, bro? I don't know what you're talking about. I love you, man. Leave me alone, please. If you're not going to be nice to me, just leave me alone. All right. Anyway, blessings on blessings. See this move to the upside here. We can get this move all the way up to 70,474. You know what I'm saying? So that's the level that I'm looking at. We're going to stay on that, and I'm going to stay on topic right now. All right. Looking sharp as always, my man. Thank you. Shout out to Michael Ho. Shout out to all the beautiful people here on the live. I want to talk about the love. Who here is full of love, man, and hanging out? We love each and every one of you. Yeah. I tell everyone, man, I'm a self-made multimillionaire. Like, why would you want to offend me? It doesn't make any sense. Like, one day you might have a project. I might fly out to where you're at. You might be like, I'm designing this new thing. I might invest in you. I'm the nicest guy in the world, so I'm definitely not a guy you want to have on your bad side, man. Because I could change your life, if you know what I mean? So I'm just saying, man, think about what you're doing when you do it. You know what I mean? Because one wrong move, and then we'll never be friends again, and it's kind of sad, right? Because I'd be willing to help everybody out there. So just think about that. Think about all the connections that you could have. Think about, how I could help your life. If you became my friend, you got to know me. I'm a resource for you. Remember that. Don't let your bad energy, bad vibes ruin like your network connections. You know what I mean? I know a lot of people in the space and a lot of people in industry. You need help. You need to do something. I can snap my fingers and make things happen for you. But again, or I can't, I will never be a Heat. I will always be a Celtics fan, man. Always. I love the Celtics, bro. I would never be a Heat fan. Never in my life. I lived in New York City for 20 years. I rocked my Red Sox hat every single day, baby. I was never a flip-flopper. I gave some love to the Mets, but I was never a Mets fan. Let's make that clear. I got a Mets hat one time, though. I did wear a Mets hat because I was friends. I like the Mets, but it's all about, We got your back, Sammy Squad. Shout out to everybody here. Yeah, Judge Bibbles, man. I love you, brother. I'm just going to keep sending love your way, man, and I hope you become a member. So, like, I've never seen a member be weird. So I'm just going to act like you never did it. We're going to go right back on a positive note, and we're going to bring you right back into the fold, and we know that you didn't mean any of that, and you're just a blessed person. So jump on in, man. Cleanse your palate and feel good, right? You're in a safe space, man. You don't need to feel any tension. You're in a really good place full of love, light, and happiness, man. This ain't your average. This ain't where you used to be. I don't know what happened to you in the past, but it ain't happening to you here, man. So take a deep breath. Know that we love you, and you got nothing to prove, man. All right? We're already up. Look, $9 to the trade. The fastest $9 you could make in your life. All right? $10 in 2 seconds on the trade to the upside. Likely we're going to get this move. The 5-minute looks absolutely beautiful, but you never know. Tasty old man attacking the short stop loss again, baby. Shout out to everybody here. Lower volume on Bitcoin 5-minute chart. Yeah, I don't really stress the volume. Falling volume with falling price means you're going to get a reversal. See, I know before. See, I want low volume. See, you guys wait for volume. I mean, volume comes in when the pump happens. Like when we had the pump today, look, there was no volume here. Then we got the pump. The volume came in with the pump. We had to get in before the volume. Whoever's teaching you to wait for volume, I don't know. I had a mentor that used to tell me that. Let volume be your God. Never made sense to me. I get in before the volume comes in. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to get in when the volume, I want to get in before the volume. You get it? Like, my system identifies before the bots pounce onto the chart, right? Okay, makes sense. Yeah. Cause and effect. Exactly. So if you're waiting for volume, you're probably late. You know, we talked about Doge pumping to the upside. This is my setup for Doge. I went over it many times. You're all bouncing off the 4-hour 200 SMA. That's a beautiful, in a bull run, that's a beautiful place to get in. Now you have high stochastics, which could scare you away. Whenever I have high stochastics, but I'm above a 200, I take the 200 as my safety net. I get into the long. As long as you put a stop loss on the other side of this, you're likely going to be okay. So the move to the top of the pattern, or maybe even a bigger move here. But I would look for, you know, if I was in a swing trade, I'd definitely look to take some profits at 2-3. If I was willing to hold this long term, this could be a real, look, there's a shoulder head and a right shoulder that just broke to the upside on the 4-hour time frame. And you can see it here for, you know, you can see this shoulder, head, right shoulder. This is a cup and a handle. It broke out the cup and handle to the upside. You see? Sammy, cup and handy to the upside. Once this gets above the 200 SMA on the 1-hour time frame, it's going to cook like a Costco hot dog, baby. All right? Costco dogs. Isn't that crazy that Costco hot dog became a meme? I find that absolutely insane. But anyway, inverted head and shoulder for sure. Right? You're out of resistance. Once you break this resistance and the 200 SMA, I could see a massive move to the upside. Let it cook, baby. Let it cook. Shout out to the 978 beautiful souls in the live. Can I get the likes up to the watchers? I would greatly appreciate it. And can I get some love for Judge Bibbles? Can everyone just say, hey, Judge Bibbles, we love you, man. We love you, Judge Bibbles. We love you, man. My days of doing all that FIGHT, I'm not doing that anymore, man. That's old, man. I've been in 150 of those. I'm done, man. I'm all set. You know. Let's move on. Tell Judge Bibbles we love him, man. Judge, we love you, Bibbles. We love you, Judge. Yeah. Love for the Judge, see? Look at all the love we have here for you. Where else would you have this many people love you, man? So know that we're here for you, brother. And I'm not even trying to troll you right now. I'm being dead honest. Like, I've had bad days before. I'm not perfect. I've said the wrong thing 100 times in my life at the worst moment in time. I've alienated people from myself. I've made so many mistakes in my life. Heck, I've made mistakes on the live stream. Remember my egg day? People judge me all the time. I go through it every single day. It's about coming back every day, putting your best face forward and saying, you know what? I'm a human being, man. I made a mistake. I apologize. And you know what? I'm gonna attempt to not do that again. But we love you, man. We appreciate you. We're going to move on. But I just want to like send so much love your way. Just so it make you feel happy and know that, hey, it's a blessed day to be alive. We're all alive, baby. You know what I'm saying? We're alive. Nice pump for Doge. And that's what's going to happen. When Bitcoin pumps, some of that money is going to flow back into the altcoins. Everyone's waiting to see if Bitcoin's going to dump. When it doesn't dump, they get excited and they rush into the altcoins again. It's just this kind of game that you see get played. You know what I'm saying? So it happens. Keep the faith, baby. I'm sorry I'm not perfect. Thank you, Sam. Anytime, man. I love you, brother. I love you. I'm really honest. Like, we'll be friends now. Like, this is great. You know, I grew up in my neighborhood, and sometimes I had some beefs with people. And after we got it over, we ended up becoming friends. You know, a lot of the people that I threw blows with, because we respected each other. We became friends. You know what I mean? And there's something about throwing blows that, you know, you always, you know, like even you saw when Boy and that dude were going at it. At the end, they had a lot of respect for each other. They were both throwing blows, you know what I mean? Just blasting each other. You know, that fight was awesome. If you saw that fight at Karate Crypto, man, that was a night to have. I was in Florida that night. I watched it with my sister. Like, it was my wife. It was awesome. Like, it was crazy. Man, he went in, yo. You have to admit. Ben went in. Yo, he was just like, ah. Hey, man, there's only one way to go, and that's all out, baby. That's all out. You know what I mean? Sammy, do a Marky Mark impression. Nah, you got to send a super chat. I can't do it. People say they're sick of my impressions. They're the same ones over and over. I got to do new ones, you know. I got to work on Tristan Tate, you know. My brother, Andrew. Nah, but I love Tristan, man. Tristan's a good dude. He follows me on Twitter, man. And he doesn't follow that many people. And honestly, Tristan does follow me on Twitter. He knows where the alpha's at, man. He knows where the alpha's at. And you'll be like, he does not follow you on Twitter. But he does, though. He really does. Whatever, who cares, right? But it's kind of cool. He's the most famous person that follows me on Twitter, you know? If I was in the crypto library, he probably wouldn't follow me, you know? Man, who's having a great Saturday night, feeling good, and just in a good spot, man? Shout out to Crypto Billy. Shout out to Bear Baker. Shout out to Vamp. Shout out to Matthew Peterson. Shout out to Amen Bear Baker, man. You love it. Can you take a look at Assemble Protocol? Thank you. Gold-blooded. Let's take a look at Assemble Protocol. Sam, I retired MMA fighter now. Coach in Wyoming. I'd be happy to train you for KC. Yo, let's do it. I love that, man. Can you fly to Florida? Shout out to Master Friend in the house. We love you, Master Friend. I appreciate you. Anyone, if you want to learn about liquidity, if you want to know about like London, you know, you ever hear about like Asia, London, you have no idea what's going on? You're going to know if you take this class or you jump into the mentorship inside of my trading group. 3 times a week, he's going to be all over you. He's going to demand answers. You're finally going to have someone that's going to say, where are your trades? Stop playing games. If you're in my trading group, you want to get to the next level, Master Friend is waiting for you, man. Every single day, baby. We love you. God bless Master Friend and his family. And thank you for running the show with me, man, every single day, brother. It's not easy. We take a lot of flack and people don't understand, but we got to just keep pushing forward every single day, man. I'm a blue belt in jiu-jitsu. We can all link and train life or gym. I love it, man. I don't need money. I'm too high on life, baby. I will attract what my mind and heart deserves. You will, Jay Baker. You will. It happened to me. It can happen to you. Master Friend, dude is the real deal. Crypto Billy even gave you the stamp. When Crypto Billy gives you the stamp, it's a wrap. Shout out to Chris Roach. Let's celebrate the first super chat on a live stream. And is that the real Chris Roach? You know the famous comedian Chris Roach? Who was on Kevin Can Wait? Is that you, Chris? Me and Chris go way back, man. You know what I mean? Can AE go over Phantom, please? Can we go over Phantom, please? Yeah. Great 2 days of skiing. Met people from around the world. Oh, and a Londoner yesterday. Speak of the devil. But she was sweet. You're funny. Skiing Rooster. Hey, I don't know where you were skiing, but hope you had a good time. Let's celebrate the first super chat on live stream from Reggie Classic D Gentleman. I'm telling you, man, I've never seen more people do their first super chat ever here on the live. I'm a black belt. You got me messed up. Funny. Stack McChange. Master Friend is a life changer. Amen. Have you heard about Wormhole? If yes, what is your opinion? Heard some people say it could do the same as ETH5. I think it will. I think Wormhole's going to do very well. I really do. It's got that buzz. It's got that volume. It's got that name. And they gave a huge, they made people feel good with their huge, awesome airdrop too. So you got to love it, man. I think it's going to do numbers. Yeah. And I haven't really deep dived it yet. It just makes sense. But again, I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I say and do should be taken as financial advice. Wow, we're getting a lot of super chats in today. Unbelievable. Hold on, let me kind of just cook here for Bitcoin. We're struggling now still, though. The trading group customer service is on point. Thank you for the quickies, the quickest action. Love your lifer. Hey, man, my wife treats you guys. My wife runs customer service. She used to have a few friends helping her out when she needs it, but mainly she takes full, like she treats each and every one of you like her babies, man. She loves you all. She wants to make sure her husband's business runs perfect. And that's why you can't beat a wife and husband business when we're both just, I know my role, she knows her role. She takes care of the back end. She takes care of everything, man, and gets it done. You know what I mean? So blessings on blessings. Wow, these are just the super chats are getting crazy, everybody. You people are awesome. Another super chat, first aid. Thank you for all your positive attitude. Attitude is everything. I love you. Defund the shorts. Let's go. Defund the shorts. I love that, man. I love you, man. That's awesome. Yeah. So cool, man. Shout out to Judge Bibbles. We love you, too. And then Judge Bibbles throws a $9.99. See? And now me and him are just rock solid. See, I could have done the wrong thing there. Got really foolish in my head. But, dude, we kept it positive. He's awesome. I'm awesome. We realize we're brothers, and we're brothers from another mother. We have a bigger enemy, or not. We have a bigger force at us at hand. We need to stick together, us crypto people. We really do, everyone. Like, they're going to try to divide so many other people, but they can't divide the crypto people. That's what they're worried about, too. You can't divide us. We're strong. We are a strong group of people. We stick together. We've been through too much together. And the rest of the world didn't really get it, and we did. So there's a bond that you really can't break with crypto people that really, really resonates with us all. I know you feel it. I feel it. That's the reason why we're all here together every single day, right? So anyway, I still got to do my top-down analysis for Bitcoin. I haven't broken that down, but I did give you that macro analysis yesterday. Really broke down what I was see happening in the charts. Let's take a look at WELSH for a quick second. WELSH was a coin I got into very early. All right, when it first came out, we got into this thing. And to see it continue to pump really hurts my heart. You know what I mean? Because I got in when it was so early, like way back down here. And then when it finally pumped, I held it for like, I got in in January, right? And I held it. And finally, like a month later, boom. And the market wasn't as forgiving then. So I was like, oh, I should take my profit. And then that's when things really just got out of control. That's when the memes really just took off. And I would have made a boatload off this coin. But you know what? Even I miss, bro. Everybody misses. It's about telling yourself that there's opportunity every day. And hey, that wasn't the one for you. There's always going to be something better, you know, around the way. So there was this weird, this kind of wedge that broke out and wedged again. It was almost like a double wedge. You see it? A double wedge, double whammy. But WELSH is just breaching this long-term resistance ever since it started to retrace on March 3rd. So you got a month-long resistance for WELSH. And the next leg up for WELSH looks like it's going to break that all-time high and continue to the upside. Meme coins are just hot right now. Yes, baby. That's my mom and my sister. That's a dog. That's my dog. Rain dog. That was the first dog I ever had. Yeah. And that's Jessica, and that's my mom. That's my mommy. That's Irene. I know. I love you. I don't know, but I love you. I got to do the show, okay, honey? I love you. I love you. Love you. I love you more. Oh, she's so cute. I love you more. Man, my kids are the best, bro. I got the best kids in the game. I'm telling you. They tell me I love me every day. They tell each other they love you. My wife tells me she loves me. We use the word love in my house like 1,000 times a day, man. It's all love here all the time. We're going to take a look at 4chan for you here on the decks here. 4chan for wrapped ETH. $6.3 million market cap. Came up hard and then dumped. I don't know, man. You got to believe in it. I don't really care. I get so, you have to understand, I'm an analyst that goes over meme after meme after meme. And I just, after a while, just how many non-utility coins, and I love memes. I think they're going to go up. I'm not hating on them per se. I'm just like, it gets old with the memes. You know what I mean? It just gets old. Trump had a huge pump, came back down. Likely, I believe this coin's going to do numbers. You're going to have the election coming up. It's going to be big. And if he wins, this coin will probably pump. If he loses, maybe a little dump, you know? So there's some speculation to this as well. I see before that even happens, it could probably get to 14. So this coin has a lot of buzz, and the people that are in it are still up pretty big. People that got in it, you know, less than a penny or even at like 20 cents. I mean, the thing went all the way from 20 cents to 11 bucks, right? One was a 5X. So that's a 55X right there. And it came back down to 334, still holding a massive gain of 33X, really. So, and then it just broke resistance, and we just got a big pump of the whole market. Is this going to be a bigger overall pump? We'll see. The target for this is 1470, all right? And it's got a $267 million market cap. Let's take a look at BASEAI, the coin that I'm in right now. I want to see if it got a little bit of a pump. So far, it's been falling off a little bit. Originally got it in that tiny little like cup and handle, and it blasted to the upside, coming all the way back down, really back to where it started, though. It's kind of sad. So you kind of had to sell off really fast this weekend to take profits in this. It got sold off very, very fast. Again, these things take time. I'm willing to hold it for at least 6 to 7 months to see where the base chain can prevail. And I did pull a fib from here to here, and it's sitting at that 786 Fibonacci retracement, but all the way back down. Had to take profits. We did get it. Maybe we were probably still in some profit. We got in pretty early, but dang, you know, it's crazy to see something go down so fast like that when the other ones were holding their gains a lot better. Took a look at Brett, though. Brett continued to pump. I got my hands on some Brett. Let's take a look at what's happening for Brett with a 4.1. No, hold on. That's not the right Brett. Let's make sure we get Brett on base. That's the problem. You got Brett on ETH, Brett on base, and if you don't know what you're doing, it's so easy to buy the wrong coin. It really, really is. But watching this is interesting to me. You know, we really just didn't break structure, just a little slip off, but we're still inside this beautiful structure. Tells me that Brett could get a beautiful move, about 92% gains back to this area, or up to 13. Nah, it never went there. It's not getting back there, but up to 13. And it's going. They're all going for that $1 billion market cap. Once they hit $1 billion, and you look for the 2 and things can start to move. Shout out to everybody here live. Belieber on Soul. Belieber. 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 $123,000, a tiny market cap, right? Locked liquidity. I mean, that's very small. That's very small. Maybe it does, believe. That's kind of funny, right? Justin Belieber. I'm with it. I guess it makes sense. It's kind of funny. I could see it do numbers. It's not like with the P. Diddy stuff. I don't know what's going on really, But, again, $123,000 market cap. I don't know. It's really not my thing. Everyone's putting in $9, little tiny buys, right? Hey, you never know. $100 could go a long way, right? Shout out to Segway, Jeremy Ryan. We appreciate that. And shout out to everyone that's giving today. You guys are so giving. Segway, Jeremy Ryan, Defund the Shorts, Judge Bibbles, Ryan Adelot, Joker NYC, Reggie Classic, Dopamine Wave Pool, and everybody out here. I appreciate each and every one of you for jumping on in, right? Supers and highlighted memberships show up here. If you change filters, this filter will only show your last 100 fan funding messages. Interesting. And I'm going to do we're going to start doing member stream. We have like 700 members now. It's getting out of control. Cobra just became an exclusive member. Members only streams are coming. And we're going to do a lot of them. We're going to do at least once a week. That's what I'd like to do. Putting more pressure on myself, but it's just something. But again, they may be unique. They may not just be the charts. I may take you on like a hike somewhere. Or I may talk about the beach, or you may show you something. I feel like my new experiences throughout Florida will be a lot of like the new membership stuff. And just like you'll get to see some behind the scenes things that you don't normally get to see on the channel. So if that excites you and you get excited about it, and we'll also give you some alpha on coins maybe that people don't get to see unless they become a member. So we're definitely going to make your membership worthwhile here on YouTube, and we're going to make some exclusive fun stuff for you. I just have it, I had to kind of organize myself and get it ready, but I'm ready. I am ready. Fundamentals of Minutes Network, Telcom's DPIN, Minutes Network. Let's take a look at Minutes Network here on the radar and take a look at what's happening. I like Goldfinch. I told you I've been DCAing into it on the low, just a little bit here and a little bit there. Let's take a look at the minutes. Ooh, it doesn't come up. Interesting. DGen time and funny. What are you doing now, boo? What is in your hand? What is that? This? I don't know what that is. I don't know what you do. I don't know, baby. Babe, why are you letting the baby bother me here? The baby's I love her, but she's getting me Minutes Network not coming up. Pi Network, DeFi, no. Oasis, I don't see Minutes Network, man. Is it like a decentralized meme now or something small? I feel like we went over Minutes, though. I feel like we went over it 2 days ago. I just don't know. I don't see it anywhere, man. Yeah. Minutes Network. Sometimes when I can't find someone, I'll just Google it and I'll type crypto in there and see if like it comes up or something, right? Minutes Network token.io. All right. Minutes documentation is the sharing economy of the telecommunications minutes market. Minutes Network operates a $251 billion paid for voice calling market. Our proprietary next generation technology delivers the low cost termination charges in the market. Minutes Network, 1.2 billion users by Q1 2026. The creation of the largest sharing economy backed by real-world industry revenues. Interesting. Token registration, Minutes Network, Minutes Portal, buy tokens. Mint is a standout crypto project built on the base of international telecommunications industry and driven by large-scale regularized fiat revenues. Email address, country, node registration, number of tokens. Token generation event in progress. Total mint supply. All right, so you could jump on in now, and I guess you register for a node? So token generation event in progress. And the price per token when it comes out is going to be 30 cents. Interesting. It looks, either they're pulling the wool over our eyes or they got something pretty big coming for Minutes Network. This looks pretty interesting. I'm going to post that to the trading group. I definitely think it's worth DYORing, right? Do your own research. Find out more about what's happening here with the Minutes Network. But that's That's pretty interesting to me. And how about the Bitcoin tie, huh? How about the Bitcoin tie, huh? We got a little bit of Bitcoin there. We got a chart. We got a key. We got a wallet, like a private key, right? We got a Bitcoin mining ASIC miner there. We got a Bitcoin in a lock. We got a little miner, you know, a little mining pitchfork kind of thing. Or ice pick, you know what I mean? Forgot to mention Believer's Fall by Just a Believer as well as Britney Spears, Lady Gaga, and Burger King. That's the alpha. Interesting. But it's got such a small market cap. What do you mean it's followed by them? That doesn't make any sense. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if I believe that. Like, that doesn't sound right to me. Maybe I'm wrong, but it just doesn't sound right. Now, we did just find out about this coin, but it's been around since St. Patrick's Day and hasn't done a damn thing. A lot of coins have. Like, it's still at a tiny market cap. I don't know, man. I'd be careful. I'm weary of stuff like this. I don't jump on the bandwagon. You know what I mean? It's hard for me to do. I don't like to do that. Let's get back to BTC. I need to see what's happening to Bitcoin as it struggles at 69,000. Can we get back above the zone here? How is my 5-minute flag doing? Struggling. Not really able to break it out, not doing anything, kind of going sideways here. And we'll get back to that in a split second. If you're new to the channel, you're hearing a lot of, if you're new to the channel right now and you're watching YouTube, you're hearing a lot of different YouTubers talk a lot of different things. You're hearing people talk about 52,000. We're going lower. Flash crash. We always crash before the halving. Stop listening to speculators. Most people just run their mouth, and I'm not trying to be rude, but they have no idea what they're talking about. That's why I don't really run my mouth. You don't, like, I talk during the stream, but I don't really tell you what's going to happen to crypto. The markets tell us what's going to happen to cryptocurrency. The markets show us what's going to happen to Bitcoin. The price action teaches us through repetition what's going to happen. And it's very, very accurate. You just have to read the tea leaves. For instance, had we closed the weekly candle below this key level, we'd be bearish, you know, or we'd start to be somewhat bearish. Had we closed the weekly candle above 65.5, I'm a bearish guy if I see that. And then we had this beautiful support at 67,200. All I wanted was a break above 67.2. If we get that, that's a pretty good idea. And also, look, now we're about to break above this support. Back above 69,000. Resistance, resistance, support. If we close a weekly candle above this resistance, that's going to act as support. 69,000 will be support. It's going to be a pretty good thing to see. I'd like 69,250, give ourselves a little bit of a buffer. But so here's the deal. We're not bearish unless we close a weekly candle below 67.2. And then even then, I wouldn't be too bearish. I would only be bearish if we close a candle above 65.5. That's the level that I've said every single day now for like 2 to 3 weeks over and over again, because it was the weekly close right here back in November 8th of 2021. You have to realize how important any close is, no matter how far back it was in the chart. If it was the standing only level, like, look, it's the only one you could see here, then you have to take it in as like gold, face value. It's like a big deal. If you're not doing that, you're not trading support or resistance correctly, and you can get yourself mollywopped. I'm telling you right now, don't get mollywopped, all right? So look, see how the weekly's doing this? It could do a nice bend here. It's kind of bending like it's going to like, and it might even just hang out up here, and we could just get on a moon mission. The weekly could even reset when we just have a little sideways action, and we could just continue to the upside, and that looks likely what we may have for the weekly. Let's get back into our 3-day chart, and let's talk about what we see going down. So the 3-day chart, definitely inside somewhat of a flag here. I still say it has some descending triangle vibes, as that's flat. But this is the flag we talked about, and we went over the fact that it had to come interact with the 21-day moving average before it could continue to the upside. I called this move. If you remember, we pumped, and I said that's unsustainable. I said we're too far away for the 21, and I said it every day over and over again. I said we're too far for the 21. I kept saying when Bitcoin was there, like, you know, and then you draw Fibonacci and you say, hey, would it be crazy if we came back down to this 58,300 level for BTC, right? And you're just like, now we ended up doing that on the 3-day chart. Look, the 21 creep. And I even speculated. I drew this for you, and I said, you know, the most bullish scenario is that we never lose key levels. We just go sideways, and the 21 comes to price. When 21 touches price, we should have a massive move to the upside for Bitcoin, right? And that's kind of my trading style. So you press play, and I can do this on the 1 minute, the 1 hour, everything. And look at the crazy wickage they had down when you see them in real time. Boom, boom, boom. They punched into low liquidity, but it got bought up so fast. People wanted that Bitcoin more than you would ever know. This says 91,939 is our next move. 91.8. 91,809 is our next move here on the 3-day chart. Oversold in the stochastics RSI. The RSI also getting a bit of a move here to the upside. No bearish div as that swings down while that swings down. Everything lovely right now. And the MACD with a lack of bearish momentum. It's a tiny hill, so there's just no sellers. Falling volume with falling price also suggests that the sellers are falling to the downside. You want to see the volume falling while the price is falling. That's signs of a reversal. Very strong indication of a reversal. All right? Just these are things that you want to understand, pay attention to, and use to your advantage when you can. All right? Like how I pulled that pocket square out while I was talking. You know, you like that. So look, the next move here is 91.8, right? Is our next target on the 3-day chart. You even have a bigger target. I wouldn't be surprised if you went the length of the bigger pole here. And that also starts suggesting that we could get to $102,900. All right? One thing I will show you, I want to show you something that's quite interesting. All right? When DOGE breaches that 200 SMA, you're going to see some fireworks to the upside. I'm telling you right now. Almost want to front run that in a way. But if you go to my profile here on TradingView, you can see all these crazy, predictions that I made, right? Talking about it going 100K and 109,000 and all this fun stuff, right? But it's funny. I made this prediction back when Bitcoin was on its way possibly to like $69,000. I just want to find if I can find this fractal right here. So here I put this out. Let's take a look at this. This was cool. So back on October 4th of 2021, I saw that we came back up, we made this handle. I called 69,000 for Bitcoin. And basically my prediction said it would happen somewhere by the 18th or the 19th of November. We would break out of this cup and handle to the upside and rock out. Now this stays in, you can't change these once you put them out. They stay there forever. You press play and you can see what's crazy is I was off. We ended up hitting the exact target that I drew. Exactly. Right? And we ended up hitting it on the 10th. And you could say almost the 11th. And my prediction said it was going to happen somewhere on the 19th, 20th. I was 10 days off, and I gave you the exact entry. I called 69K the second time it happened before it even happened. I've been doing this so many times in my life. It's just insane. But it comes from years and years of dedicating yourself to a craft, So forget me. Throw my ego out the window. Forget me. It's not about me. It's about any human being that has work ethic and that grinds for the same thing every single day. You're going to get good at whatever you do. I don't care if it's trading. I don't care if it's artistry, glass blowing. I don't care what it is. If you dedicate yourself to it every single day, and you know what dedication is. God gave us the ability to know what true dedication is. To know what going all the way means. Because not everybody knows what it's like to go all the way. They just don't. Some people may never know. Their whole life, they may always hold back and never push themselves all the way. I never wanted to live a life like that. I wanted to say, hey, we got to push ourselves. Who here is pushing themselves to the limit every single day? Who here knows there's so much more? Shout out to Collar the Dogs. Hi, Sammy. Can you look at MYRO coin, please? Much appreciated. Anytime, man. Andy on ETH. You want Andy on Blast, man. You don't want Andy on ETH. You want Andy on Blast. Yeah, come on. You want Andy on ETH, bro? I don't think you're saying that right. You want Andy on Blast, right? I don't know. Andy on Blast was hot. Thing is crazy, right? This is Blast right here. And you go get it on Thruster. The thing was 4 cents and it ripped all the way to 45 cents. Did a 10x pretty quick in the last, 10, 12 days. Did get a bit of a pullback. I'd pull my Fibonacci. But I'm telling you right now, Andy on Blast is hot. I don't know about Andy on ETH, man. I'd stay away from Andy on ETH. But Andy on Blast, it's on Blast. You know what I mean? Get it? It's on Blast, bro. So I could see a big move coming here for Andy on Blast for sure. Possibly headed all the way up here to about 54.87 for Andy on Blast. Let's take a look at Andy on ETH for you because that's not what you asked for, but I just kind of steered you, I feel like, in the right direction. But again, whatever makes you happy, There's Andy for ETH. Wow, this thing is moving too, though. So you're spot on, too. Look at that thing. Gone. It's actually even hard. It's going even harder. So you were actually even better than me. So look at me, Blast sounds cooler, but I guess you were right, man. Andy on ETH is just booming. Dang, man. Who would have thought Andy was going to go so hard, right? Jeez. From March 30, wow, Andy just blew up. Wow. Did a 6X already, up to a $70 million market cap. I don't know about you guys. I get beat down by the memes. You know what I mean? Can you check Roost? I own some Roost. I do. I bought into Roost. I figured, they're having all those Roost on base. They're having like billboards in Times Square and stuff, Just getting ready. What I see is a giant Adam and Eve here beginning to form on Roost. Let me show you what I mean. So you got this Adam and this beautiful rounded bottom here that could produce a nice move to the upside. The TradingView shortcuts work just as well on all these, and that could bring it to 16 and then back to the all-time high. It won't take too long. $53.3 million market cap too as well for Roost. All right, but shout out to anyone that got an Andy on ETH, man. You blasted. Shout out to Cheek Peak. Sorry that I faded you, man. I didn't realize. Apologize, you know. All you need to do is verify pin message. Bieber on social media guarantee the celebrities fall. That's why it's alpha. Most don't know yet. But I don't understand. You know what I mean? Like, I don't get it. Crypto Lifer, I follow you just because of your positivity, not just for the charts. I'm with you. Shout out to Carlos Flores. We love you, man. I appreciate you. Thank you for your third super chat on the live. You're amazing, brother. Hey, you're in the family, man. I appreciate it. Shout out to all the awesome people here on the live. We appreciate you. And he said 4Chat. Oh, we looked at 4Chat. We looked at them all. We got them all out the way. It was meme day, right? Shout out to my man Francis Dunn. He's all the way in getting it done in Hong Kong, man. Francis don't play, bro. He's got a cool crew, man. And I'm happy to call him my friend. Interesting guy, man. He's all the way in Hong Kong getting it in. BlackRock has added Goldman Sachs, Citadel, and Citigroup as authorized participants for its IBIT Bitcoin ETF. Wall Street is arriving, baby. It's coming. And big things are coming. My wife said she never saw so many posts about Bitcoin. You know what I mean?
We believe ETFs are a technology no different than Bitcoin was a technology for asset storage. We believe the next step going forward will be the tokenization of financial assets.
100%.
And that means every stock, every bond will have its own basically QSIP.
So I've been saying this for years, but he says it and it's like gold. You know what I mean? But it's like, again, having him say this is awesome.
Will be on one general ledger. Every investor, you and I, will have our own number, our own identification. We could rid ourselves of all issues around illicit activities about bonds and stocks and digital by having a tokenization. But the most importantly,
look, he also kind of slid in there, though, getting yourself a registered ID wallet. He kind of talks about you'll have this ID and, you know.
We can customize strategies through tokenization that fits every individual. We would have instantaneous settlement. Think about all the costs of settling.
Instantaneous settlement. Like, you buy your coin, done. You don't have to day trade and wait for those 3 days and all that day trading garbage that they make you do in the stock market. It's actually ridiculous. Stock market will be 24/7. I think by 2030. I think even less than that, but the stock market, mark my words, the stock market will become 24/7. I've been saying this now for the last 6 months, even before Pomp said it.
Bonds and stocks. But if you had a tokenization, everything would be immediate because it's just a line item. And so we believe this is a technological transformation for 100%. Financial assets. I believe if you want to talk about voting and voting choice and all the things, if we know every moment who is the owner of that stock and it's now time to vote, every individual who has ownership is identified and they can vote their own share.
Yeah, immediately. Just like we do governance. He's talking about a DAO, man. Like, the guy's, he gets it. He gets it. He understands what's happening for Bitcoin and he makes it happen. So Larry Fink is with us, man, and big things coming our way. Choose rich, man. This funny. I don't even know who All Nick is, this guy. It's funny. I should, right? He's been making a wave. You see him all the time now. On Twitter, he's out there all the time, just getting it out there. He's definitely been promoting himself pretty good.
I'm gonna be honest, man. I feel like you only have pennies, dude. Like, are you seeing what you're wearing right now, dude? You don't have anything. You're telling me you own crypto? Look at what I'm wearing, then look at what you're wearing. You're telling me you own crypto?
What do you even know about crypto? My parents invented crypto.
Oh man. Anyway. Bang, 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 69,200. We're in the gains on our trade now to the upside. Shout out to anyone that jumped in with me. We are making some nice gains, up 10% now on the 700 bucks, continuing. We're just adding. I've already made a bunch of trades today, so like on a Saturday. So what I did is I don't want to risk everything, but I put in a little more and just add it to, I call it icing on the cake, right? And we knew the 5-minute was likely going to get a move. Is the 15-minute? Ooh, the 15-minute looks lovely. So now I'm back on the 15-minute flag, and the stochastics are ready to go. So I got in with the 5, and I'm going to stay on the 15, and I'm going to ride the 15 up to 70,500. I'm going to take my gains when I get there. If you made a trade with me, you're in the money. I may make jokes. I may make, I may do the voices. I may be charismatic and have all this fun, but at the end of the day, I'm showing you how to trade for a living. Like, I'm teaching you. We're up. Like, it's all jokes and stuff, but you got to be able to produce. If you come to my channel, I make live trades. I made a live trade this morning. I showed you I was in it. I just made a live trade in front of you. I'm in it. I'm up, right? We make live trades almost 7 days a week here. We show you how to print money daily, every single time you see this turn green. I lose a lot. I lose here and there, but I lose. But we show you many. Who else live trades in front of you every single day? Other people show you their live trades, but did they make the trade in front of you? I don't see it. I never see it. It's always like smoke and mirrors, right? Show us the trade. Make the trade in front of us. Show your community that you can do it live, baby. I'm begging all the YouTubers out there to be more transparent. I'm the most transparent to push other people to be more transparent. We don't need this, smoke and mirror stuff going on. Show people your strategy. Show us what you're doing. Let us learn from you. You don't got to hide it. You know what I mean? We want to know. We want to know what you're doing out there. So, but boom, the daily looking beautiful with a low and a higher low, daily pushing to the upside. We do have daily resistance at 71,500. We must break back above that. If we hit that and get rejected, we may actually still go lower. There's a chance this can hit the top, goes sideways. This still breaks to the downside. There's still a chance we could go to 57.5. There's still a chance we could see 52,000. I'm open-minded. It's unlikely, but there's a chance. There is a chance, everybody. All right? Energy, 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 energy. Ba, 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 ba. It's like I'm running on a treadmill. So, and Bitcoin continues to pump for us here as I showed you exactly how to get inside the trade, show you why I was in the trade, show you how I make it happen. 21-day moving average, low stochastic, in the flag. I'm ready to go. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for being here. Now 69,300. Let's take a look at Bookmap. Link in the description of Bookmap. You gotta love Bookie Book. Buck. So look, we have 70,000 liquidity waiting for us right here. It's the closest big bar of that we can see. What is this? This is an API showing me where the biggest whales are. For instance, if I look here on the chart, I can see this guy wants to buy 465 Bitcoins at 66,960. So I know that, hey, there's a whale waiting down there to get 66.9. I don't believe he's going to get it, but you never know. What I believe really doesn't matter. The charts matter. What you think, believe, or feel has nothing to do with what the charts are going to do. People are like, oh, I believe we're going to dump after the halving and do all this. And everyone, they talk all this nonsense, man, about their feelings and what they think is going to happen. And I'm like, dude, the markets do not care what you feel and what you think. Someone's like, it's just a feeling. I'm like, we don't trade feelings. You know who trades feelings? People that lose a lot of money. I'm being honest, and I'm not trying to hurt anyone's feelings. I'm being honest. Don't trade your feelings or how you feel the chart's going to move. Unless your feeling is based off of 200-day moving average, right? Look, this was a shoulder, a head, and a right shoulder. This had cup and handle vibes. Anyway, the initial trade was this morning when you broke above the 1 minute 200 SMA right there. And when you rebounced, we got into the trade way back right there. I called this trade bang. If you were in the trade on, I believe, Thursday night, you're still in the money. Huge. I called this out Thursday night at 2 in the morning. You're still up huge. Still. Massive gains for you. Blessings on blessings to be alive. Look, low stochastic's about to turn inside the flag, touching the 21-day moving average. I don't care if it's the 5 minute, the 1 minute, the 2 hour, the 4 hour. I can trade any freaking time frame. You give it to me. I can trade the 1 second, the 30 second, the 33 minute, the 333 minute, the 4 hour, the 12 hour, the 2 day, the 3 day, the 4 day, the 5 day, the 7 day, the 8 day. Heck, I can trade the 4 week, the monthly. Give me the 3 month chart. I'll trade it. I'll teach you how to trade any single time frame. I don't give a dang. You'll know so much when I'm done with you. We continue to help people every single day. That's what I'm here for. That's what God made me to do. Made me someone here to help you. And again, like I just showed you, we're just watching this flag now, and this flag's likely to make a move. If you didn't get into a trade here and you're wary, this is likely going to pump. Very high probability this is going to pump. Why? 15 minutes in our favor, pointing to the upside. All right. We're making a flag here on the 1. The 21's getting close to price action. You just left a tight area. Tells you got a lot of love. Look at the last time we left a tight area on the 1 minute. Right there. And then we got a big expansion. These can expand. The 21 can get way further away for the 200 and get ourselves a nice move. The first target will take us to 69,700 for Bitcoin. We might even hit it on the trade tonight. Bang, bang, bang. Shout out to the elite traders just making gains too. The elite traders are just amazing. I'm loving y'all right now. You guys are just unbelievable. So NC State lost to Purdue. All right. Alabama now playing UConn. Unlikely anybody's going to beat UConn. It's pretty obvious to me what's going to happen here. UConn's going to dominate and beat everybody. Like, no one can beat them. I just, possibly Alabama, but it looks unlikely. It looks very unlikely. 27-25 in the first with 8 minutes left. We'll get you to the second half. I know I love college basketball. I'll be honest. I've been watching March Madness since I was 16, maybe even 14 years old. When I did my first bracket in like 8th or 9th grade, my Irish buddy passed me a bracket. I'm running brackets, because his older cousin was doing it, so he did it for us, right? He learned. The Irish learned how to beat bookies early. Something about sports and gambling, but the Irish, man, there's always an Irish bookie waiting to take a call, Shout out to all the Irish bookies out there, man. We love y'all, man. Boston, baby. You know what I mean? The underlings. But, is there any way you could look at the prices before and after the halving historically? Yeah, for sure, man. I do that all the time. Look at that massive move for Bitcoin that I just called for you. Just a massive move. I just called it for you. Bang! To the upside, baby! Bang, bang, bang! Let's go! I'm sorry. I'm hyped right now. I like when I make calls live and they happen exactly as they're supposed to. It feels good. Boom, to the upside, baby. Look at that thing. It was called for me. I was like, just show me the gain and let it happen, baby. Dude, how many times do I do this for you guys? I show up and it starts to pump. We do this every single day, all the time. Dude, I'm so sick of the gains. Like, can someone please stop the gains? I'm sick of them. Let's go. Let's go, baby. I can teach you how to do the sauce the way I do it. How to make the meatballs. You know what I mean? You gotta get the meat in there, get the onions. I'm not talking about meatballs, all right? I'm talking about the gains. Shout out to everybody here on the live. What a massive move to the upside. Nice move right there. Up 27% on the $700. A nice $200 to add to the till. Because it's a weekend, I'm going to take that. I'm taking 69.5 right off the table right there. I like that. I'm in and out. Yeah, I could go higher. Yeah, I could do a partial. I just like to get my gains, baby. Bang, bang, bang. I just took my gains. I don't know where your profit zone is. My profit zone is when I'm in the money. I don't give a dang. But it should go all the way up to my target at 69,700. That's what I'm looking at. The target is right here. 67,736. Never get tired of winning, baby. Who here likes watching me make gains? Watching you make gains. I'm long 70K, baby. I love it. New amazing Crypto Lifer website. Join the website. Yo, jump on into Crypto Lifer's website, man. My new website that me and my team made. Unlock financial freedom. Join today. Join today. All right. We got people from around the world. People speaking Spanish. People speaking all sorts of languages in our, But email right here. Put your email address, hit consent, and subscribe to my weekly newsletter. It'll blow your mind. It's Saturday mornings. You just got one today. It blew your mind. You know what I'm saying? So jump into the weekly newsletter today. Jump into the trading group. I'm telling you right now, you would have learned about the trade today, this morning. Then if you watch my live stream but something confused you, I would have been every step of the way throughout the day showing you the moves, showing you what's happening. So now we can go to the 30-second chart if things are going to get real crazy. And we can look for another flag here to the upside. 69,500. I just wanted 67.2 by tomorrow night. We may just get it, but you never know. Tomorrow we get dumped. You never know. The odds are unlikely, though, and I'm going to show you why it was likely we're going to get a pump to the upside today based on what was happening on the 4-hour time frame. The 4-hour got above the 200. Whenever that happens, a big move ensues. I talk about it all the time. The only thing is we're in a pattern. We're probably going to pump to the top here at 69 or 70,006, and I wouldn't be surprised if we come all the way back down to 67,476 and then go up and down before we get a bigger break to the upside. All right. Let's take a look at Assemble Protocol. Somebody asked about it, but Bitcoin was pumping hard, man. No offense, but Assemble Protocol wasn't that important at the moment. All right. I think you got halftime. Oh, is it halftime? No. But wow, Purdue, man, going all the way. Purdue wants it this bad this year. Pretty interesting to see Purdue just going at it. All right. Assemble Protocol. Here we go on the daily. So this thing, I don't know what happened to it. It looked like it got rugged almost. So it was high here at 17. It came to a bottom at not even a penny. Then it ripped all the way up to 17 cents. And then it got sold all the way back down That's kind of crazy what happened to this thing. I'd have to research what it is, but to me, it looks like a pump and dump, man. You know, it really does. Like some pump group got a hold of it, and they swung trade it to zero, right? You still want to see, what I would wait for, something this crushed, wait for it to break above the 200. Once it does, just trade that signal. Open up a stop below the 200 and see if you can get some moves to the upside. But I ain't touching this thing. It looks sick compared to the rest of the market, you know? And again, maybe it's a great project, but who knows? We're back. That was a great long. Doge breaking triple top. Shout out to Crypto Surfer. We love you, man. I'm going to let it ride. Let it ride, baby. You don't got to do what I do. I sold right there, right? Look, at when I sold, look, we had trouble. How did I know we were going to have trouble there? I got this 6 cents. Whenever you're up big in front of a large group of people, it's good to sell so you don't look like a loser. You know what I mean? Your trade goes well and you got 1,000 people watching you. Take the money. You know what I'm saying? No, everyone can say, oh, he sold early. But you know what? That's all they can say is he made a gain early. But, you know, when you lose, people snicker, oh, he lost, right? It's not good for business when I lose in front of people. I like to win as many times as possible, so I sell my trade. That makes sense. I took it out. I'm learning to listen. Shout out to Charles Jansen. There's a lot of charts that look similar. See, a beginning trader thinks every trade is the trade. Like every trade has to be the trade, you know? And that's just not the case. Not every trade has to be the trade. But like I could jump on this possibly. The profit there is 69,952. The stop would be lower. But, you know, I'm pushing it today. I had a really good day of trading. Why push it? You see what I'm saying? But look how the Stokes are turning. That thing looks like it wants to rip. The 1 second chart. Nah, I need the 30-second right now. That's like my go-to when I need to see what's happening. They don't give me the 30-second here on MEXC. It gets me. But what I can do is I can hit the .P, go to the MEXC perp, and flip this to 30 seconds, right? And I can get my 30-second chart. Bear with me. I'm going to get it up. So there was that move there. Now you got this double top. So you're either in this flag that's going to continue to rip, right? Or you're going to make a consolidative. I would love the consolidation move here. Let's take a look at our one. Yeah, look for this to consolidate and get ready for its next bigger move. See, never chase. See, a lot of people wouldn't sell right there because they're afraid, they're so greedy, they want more out of the trade. So they wouldn't sell where I sold. Then the greed turns into a loss. But if you just continuously sell a gain, and that's all you do, you're going to get really good at doing that. And that's going to make your portfolio go up over time. You're going to be a winner. Selling winning trades makes you a winner. Holding trades that you're up on because you always want more and then watching them go back makes you a loser. Okay? Don't be a loser. Be a winner. Take profits. You know what I'm saying? Like, take the gains. Take the gains. I got scammed and lost 8K from a YouTuber trader, but I'm glad I found you with your live stream showing how it's done, a rare gem in this fraudulent industry. God bless you. I'm so sorry that happened to you, but I'm telling you right now, with God's faith, you know, your faith in God, your faith in yourself, you're gonna get that 8K back times 10, and you're gonna do it your way, and you're gonna do it with knowledge and power, and you're gonna feel amazing. You're going to look back and be like, you're going to feel even better than if you didn't lose it because you're going to be like, I lost it and I made it back. I'm that real. I'm the real. I know you mostly trade crypto, but what do you think a huge monthly cup and handle on silver? Well, silver tends to follow gold. And gold has been in a giant cup and handle for a long time. I'm a silver holder, believe me. I got silver bars, baby. I hold bars of silver. Don't play games. You know what I mean? Don't make me go get my bar of silver over here. You want to see? Hey. Wait, hello? Hello? Yeah. Yeah, what's going on? Wait, you do? How many? No, I'll take them all. Yeah, send them over. Okay, yeah. I want all the kilos. Every single one of them. I mean, this is it, dude. You know what I mean? A kilo bar. This is a kilo of silver. Of Alcambri kilo of silver. I bought it on the live stream one day. You guys remember? $1,000 worth of silver. This thing is heavy, right? This thing is heavy. Dude, if I keep this next to my bed at night. Bah! Don't play games. But dude, most of us crypto guys are silver stackers. A lot of us were stacking silver, and then we found out about cryptocurrency, and it made sense. You know, we were getting out of the dollar because we had no other choice. We got into silver. We didn't want to be in the stock market because we didn't want to be into assets that were attached to the USD. So we bought physical silver. You know, if you find a lot of crypto guys are silver stackers, man. And look, if you didn't take your profits here, this is dubbing in your face now, right? And that's why look, I sold the perfect top in front of everyone, and it looked like it was going to continue to go, didn't it? Now, if I didn't sell right now, I would be down, and then you guys would look at me like a guy that rides trades up and rides trades back down. And I wouldn't be that great, would I? So, that's why you take profits over and over again, all right? Mexican Coca-Cola and a kilo. Yeah, you got to get those Mexican Cokes, man. It's the only way, bro. They got real cane sugar in them, right? You're funny, man. But yeah, you shouldn't drink Coke at all. Water is the best, 100%. But, you know. All right. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Bitcoin, BTC upset 70. Gold bars now have RFID trackers in them. That's kind of weird. For what? Gold metal flour. Good call, amigo. I used to have 900 ounces of silver. Sold it all for crypto. Are you still doing intermittent fasting? No, I am fasting for Ramadan. Yeah, which I'm not. I don't really want to tell people because I get judged on and just, I don't know, but yeah, you don't eat or drink anything from sun up to sundown. Not even water. You can gargle water if you have if you're dry. That's why you don't see me drinking any lemon water on the live stream for 30 days, right? And I didn't say anything. Last year, I was all boastful about it, and people were like, you're not really supposed to tell people that you're fasting. You kind of keep it quiet. It's more of a spiritual thing. And so I went that path, but now I'm telling you guys. But people want to ask, right? Trust Sam. He is honest and fears God. I was in his group and was winning until I got greedy and went with a scammer called Crypto Cam and lost 5K and almost got evicted. Damn, man. Why didn't you stay in my group, bro? Why would you leave my trading group? Worst decision ever, man. I am Fazan. Yeah, I am. Yeah. Bitcoin's still pumping. No, it's not still pumping. We're watching it right now, pulling back a little bit. Yeah. What do you think about Chainlink and Avalanche? Greed is the best lesson. Yeah. Fasting not only has great health benefits, but it's spirituality. Yes, of course, because you're slowly cutting off your physical wants as a human being. And you're learning how to be like really, really happy with the ethereal energy inside of yourself, which is your soul, which is you, which makes up your essence, man. You're so much more than what they tell us you are, man. You know what I mean? You got an essence inside of you. We're all beautiful beings made by a beautiful being, dude. Like, let's be honest. What a beautiful life to live, you know? And so I'm just excited to share the light, love, and happiness that God has instilled with me, with each and every one of you every single day. That's why everything kind of started to go my way, because I knew I told God, I said, God, I will preach your name every single day. All day long. So look, see, this is a bit of a cup and handle. Previous support is resistance here on the 1 minute chart. This could be our entry here now for a nice pumper to the upside. Let's take a look back at the perpetual. And now that I sold them in gains, you get it? Now, if you were up and down, you're kind of in the middle now. You don't know what to do. But I sold gains earlier. I sold gains now. I sold gains today. 3 trades in a row today. So now I could risk those like half of the gain. So look, this is a Sammy cup and handy, is it not? There's your cup. That's a handle. Your previous support is resistance. I like it. You got low stochastics. You're near the 21. You could dump all the way down to the 200. Let's take a look at our 15. Is our 15 minute still has gas? It does. Our 5 minute doesn't look good. Our 5 minute says that we have to dump. It has to dump on us. Doesn't mean it's going to for sure, but the 5 minute doesn't look amazing. Does the 1 minute make a right shoulder here? Shoulder, head, right shoulder. Do we dump to the downside? We must be open-minded to all the possibilities in life. Your ability to think through possibilities is your ability to become a great trader. It's just like chess. When you're trading against someone who's playing chess, you don't know what they're going to do or how they're going to move. So you have to think of all the different moves that they may make. Once they make a move that X's out that idea, you cut off that pathway and you begin another one. Very similar with trading. You make two pathways. I'm going to trade this if we do that. I'm going to trade that if we do this. Once we do that, I'm in. You get it? So look, this is likely going to pump. I know the 5 minutes a little overbought, but whenever I see this retest with the cup and handle, it's a pretty good move to the upside, right? It's a 4-to-1 risk reward ratio. I could get to 70,259. My stop is going to be where at 69,216. And then you don't give up what you made, right? We clean 3. So we're going to risk 70 or 87 for 377 there, right? That way, the only thing we can do is lose 87 bucks and continue our day. You see what I mean? If this doesn't play out and we get stopped out, we lose the 87, and then maybe I call it a night. You know what I mean? If I win this, I might keep trading throughout the night. It depends. Okay? I think ICP is going to be huge. I think it's one of the only chains with all it's got its own stuff going on. Just research it and see how hot it is. And they slaughtered it with the FTX and made people not want to know what it was because they knew that it was like a big competitor. So they basically shorted the price to the ground and made sure nobody had a piece on it, right? And made it look undesirable, which they did a really good job. Nobody liked ICP after that. It was like the worst thing in the world, right? They gave it a bad taste in everybody's mouth. So, now that we're able to see what it really is and start to understand what's happening, man, right? Got into the Doge trade also, grappling through the 4-hour. ICP is king. Mashallah, I knew it. Shout out to Allison Jadri. Inshallah, my friend. Bitcoin, SHIB, Doge, and ETH, man. What's the background music, please? It's West Xander, Like a Fire. Just Like a Fire by West and Xander. And it's just a whole deep house genre. I like deep house, man. I'm a deep house guy. I keep it deep house, baby. It's only deep. Deep house. Look, we just got a beautiful pump to the upside for Bitcoin. I called it yet again. I showed you the trade. I don't know how I do this, but I'm so dang good. I'm so dang. Now, a beginner trader could get into this trade, wait for as it starts to come down, sell it off, then jump in here, sell it off, and turn all this into a loss. We need some 4chan love, man. You're phony, man. Soul cranking, baby. Oh, Soul's going to eat this up. And look at this nice move coming out. Now you're up. Look, the fastest 35 bucks. And now look, I'm up again in the trade. And I'm not greedy. I keep doing this. I easily turn 2,000 into, look, this was like 1,600 just like a week ago. I've already turned it into 2,400 bucks, right? And I'm going to turn this into $5,000 and the $5,000 into 10. And then I buy more Bitcoin with it. Right? So boom, boom, boom for BTC. I love what I'm seeing here now. Tonight, we're getting the massive short squeeze. Let's go look at the liquidations here and see what's happening with these liquidations. And there we go. I see a liquidation right there. These are liquidations. All right. Right there. A one just came in there. And now we got liquidity all the way up to $70,000 for BOOKMAP. And it's showing us, hey, keep the longs open. Keep the longs open. All right. Let me go back to my long here. Ooh, a little bit of trouble here. Looks like we're going to make a shoulder ahead and a bit of a right shoulder. Tells me that I could probably take profits here. Wait for this to consolidate inside of a bigger flag and then get back into the trade. Let the 5-minute dump because we know the 5 minutes not in our favor right now. And then it can complete. Right? So I'll take this 33 off the table here and continue to add to my basket. I had to pay $10 in fees, but that's okay. I like green, right? I like green. And people are like, dude, you made $30 and laugh at me. I don't have to prove anything to everybody. Oh, I missed out. Look at that. It happens. It's okay. Oof. But that hurts a little bit because that was a nice bump right now. Ooh. 1 minute does suggest we could continue to pump. The 5 minute just was weird. I didn't like where the 5 minute was, man. Wait for the 21. But again, I could have trusted my 1 minute. Oh, that thing is gone. Oh, I should not have turned that off. Oh, that hurts. It's okay. See, I even make, you see, oh, look at that thing go, though. I should have just gone with my call, let it fly. You know what it is I am you do get insecure in front of people when you're trading. And I don't like to lose in front of people when I'm trading. I don't. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. And honestly, it's for you guys. Like, I've traded my butt off today. I don't need to hit every single game. You know what I'm saying? The eclipse is coming. I know, 4-8. Everyone's bugging out about this eclipse. Are we going to get a solar flare? You see all these weird emergencies in different places. Is something big going to happen here? I really pray and hope not. But I'm wary, you know what I mean? Anything is possible. Anything is possible, right? That was a nice short squeeze. Likely going to continue to the upside now. The target takes you all the way back to 69.9. And look at that thing mooning, dude. And it's the short squeezes. These people just do not know how to stop. And look, we already hit the liquidity that we're saying we're going to hit. There's a squeeze right there. And we could short squeeze all the way up to 70,600 here for Bitcoin. So now this is where the 5-second chart could come into play. That would have to wick back inside here. Ooh, that's a nasty M right there. See that? Just saying, the 5-minute looks like it's going to want to come down again and reset. Not a fan of that 5-minute chart. And look, now you got bearish divergence on the 1 minute. You got swing down to swing down while this swings up. That's usually, and look, the moving averages are starting to get far apart now. We had a nice run. Right? We had a nice run. Always be happy with your gains. All right? I win 2 trades for your YouTube. Amen. Who here actually makes gains with me when I'm live? Put a 333 if you make gains when I'm live. If when I show up, you learned how to make gains with me. Put a 333. And that means today, tomorrow, in the last 4 or 5 months, have you made gains trading with me on the live stream? Let me know. I want to know how many people get it and understand what I'm doing and make the gains, baby. Look at this. Look at all these beautiful people with the 333, baby. 333 and offline. I love it. Jesus is still 4 years away. Amen. 333. I make gains, baby. Look at all these people with the 333s. Let's get that chat up to the like. Let's get the likes up to the watchers, please. We got a little less viewers today, so the watchers would be awesome. The likes would be really appreciated. Let's get 1,000 likes, $111 in chat revenue. Yes. Yeah, just join the 99. Again, if you like what you're seeing here and you think you could get more information, jump into the 99 trading group. Go to cryptolifer.com. Hit the link right here at the beginning. Come on in, baby. We can't wait to see you. I got a trading group that is going to blow your mind. You've never seen this many positive, amazing, intelligent individuals in one place. I collect all the greatest people in the world, and they are under one roof, baby, in the Crypto Lifer trading group. Me, finally take my profits instead of staying. Feels good. Made me finally take my profits. There you go, man. Just continue to sell and take those profits. He goes, I paid 99 and instantly got 450 back. That's what I'm saying, dude. He joined the 99 and he instantly got 450 back. Yo, please put that on Twitter. Take a picture of that, dude. It's like he paid 99 instantly. Literally, like, I love seeing that. I love seeing that. Proof is in the pudding. That's why people leave the group. When people leave the group, I'm just, but you, man, you can't help everyone. Not everyone's going to love you. That's just the facts of it. Not everyone's going to love you. Where do you recommend your digital presence to be in order? You guys ask me such of the strangest questions, man. Just go figure it out like I did, without like putting me under the gun under a microscope every time. Someone made me a smart contract game on STX. The concept is wild. Really? Dude, I love it, man. Yo, good for you, bro. Maybe you'll become a multimillionaire selling a game. Wow, shout out to the 10 gifted memberships by Living Like Chess. And it's funny, I was just talking about how a game, this is like chess. Is that why you made your name? I don't even know. Jesus was Esau. Yes, how did you know that? Jesus' real name was Esau. The Book of Love. Yo, people, I'm telling you, man. Yeah. I learned that too. You know, there's a whole section of Jesus' life that is missing. Like, he went from, the Book of Love, man. Jesus wrote the Book of Love, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you can't Google this. You got to go deeper. You got to go way deeper. They go into Isaiah. Look, they won't even give you Esau. Like, it's just so funny. But yes, about 15 years ago, I learned that Jesus is Esau. Yeah. Yeah, it's funny. You know, I grew up Catholic, and when you grow up Catholic, you get told all these things about other religions. And, you know, until I researched more, I didn't know. Anyway, I'm not getting into it, because when I get into it, it gets crazy. Anyway, let's take a look at Solana. But I love to philosophize, but you know what? Maybe I'm going to philosophize on another channel, not this channel, right? I had this beautiful flag for Solana. It looked like it was going to do damage. I think it was setting up beautifully, and then it broke the trend. Once it breaks the trend, I'm out. Once the trend gets broken, I'm done. I'm done. So let's take a look at Solana now, getting a nice little pump to the upside, back to 181 off of 169, and it's bouncing where? Off of the 200 moving average. And so now we got this bit of a flag here, and a lot of things are in this kind of cup and handy here. We see this around the board for a lot of different coins. Now, if we get a move here out of this flag, we're going to blast. That's taking Solana to 273. That's going to be a big deal. You guys know I put 100 grand in Solana at 109. I'm sticking to it. You're either going to see me go broke or make a boatload of money, right? I plan on making $500,000 off that one call, and then we'll go from there, and we'll see what happens. So, but that's it, man. I put my money where my mouth is. I'm a big spot swing trader. I don't really I don't try to I'm not a big leverage guy. I use leverage, but I'm Irish from a hardworking family that never borrowed a thing from anyone and made all their money from their hard sweat. So that's just kind of, call me foolish, whatever you want. But I just don't feel like I need leverage to make millions of dollars. And, I made millions of dollars trading, and I never used leverage to do it. I didn't. And I tell people all the time, I made money trading spot, investing, figuring it out, and finding my way. Doesn't mean I don't trade leverage and I don't use it to my advantage when I can. But it's not my everything. And I still think it can hurt a lot of people if they don't use it correctly. So, dollar cost averaging into Bitcoin is like you can't, it's almost like you can't. Again, I'm not a financial advisor, but I truly believe dollar cost averaging into Bitcoin, you can't lose. If you're willing to hold Bitcoin for 8 years, it's just like, I don't know one person that held Bitcoin for 8 years that didn't make a boatload of money. Everyone I know that had an 8-year plan for Bitcoin made gains, baby. Every single person I know. So, right? We got a new project here coming in from my team. They want me to share it with you guys. ZOLANA is designed to behave as a blockchain in a smart contract. You can transfer tokens. You can mint tokens. And as it may happen in some other chains, you can set it offline so you resync or just have a good night of sleep. You can also block people from transferring tokens in case they are dumping your coins. Contract deployed here. Beware, this is not a regular small contract. Interact, understanding the risk. Below is the conversion rate for the ticket ride of calling each different Solana function. 100 roos. Interesting. 100 Zolanas. NFT and ordinals, redacted. This is interesting. This is new. I have no idea what's going on. It's going to take me some time to figure out what's going down here. A glimpse into Nakamoto. Explorer Hyro.s Sol. Contract right there for Solana. It's weird. Can we even... I don't even think this is going to come up on Deck Screener. I have a feeling Deck Screener is not going to know what to do with this address. Yeah. I have no idea what that is. Interesting. I got to do more research. I just found out about my mind is kind of blown. I don't know what's going on. All right. Let's get back into brass tacks here and see if I'm going to make a bit of a trade here. Or if I'm going to leave it alone. Well, what's happening here is we have previous resistance becoming support right off the bat. We then got this trend line that's starting to kind of form. And we could say maybe, just maybe, you kind of broke out and broke back inside. So you faked out, came back inside, did a double bottom, and now you're ready to rip. Now you're ready to rip. Now you got this cup in handy, and then look, you got this bigger flag in play, okay, right here. That has an even bigger target. I like what I'm seeing for this. I really do. This is juicy. Hold on here. Hold on. Because like now my spidey senses are just firing off crazy, right? Look at that. That's beautiful. And you want to see that consolidation inside of this move here. Beautiful double bottom. I love this. This makes so much sense to me in my brain. I'm missing perfect entries, though, at the bottom of the channel. Bang. Bang. Stop loss 2 below. Still gives me a 4-to-1 risk-reward ratio. You gotta love 4-to-1s, baby. All right. 69.5 is psychological support of resistance. This would take us to 71,031. Stop would be at about 69.75. And boom, boom, boom. If UConn doesn't win this game, I'll be like, no way. Now, is a Saturday night. There's a high chance this trade doesn't go perfect. So I'm just going to make the trade a little smaller. I'm going to risk 117 for 358. Now, if we get back above this area, do another, I'm going to add to this trade to make it way bigger. Even maybe a $5,000 trade, right? Times 37x leverage. So I could make it a $150,000 trade, right? Bang, I like what I'm seeing here for Bitcoin. I'm in the trade. And again, if you're not able to watch the stream, I'll post this to the trading group. You might be at work sitting, you might have to run to the bathroom and make a trade. I get it. I used to do it all the time. I was never at work when I was at work. You know what I mean? I was in my mind. Like, I remember one time I was trading hardcore inside of and I was supposed to be doing some work. And I was working for a known video editor that did like a bunch of big projects. The guy was like a millionaire. And I'm sitting in my room playing with crypto, and he opened my door so fast. I was like, what are you doing? And I was like, ah! And I had like all the screen. I was like, he knew I was out of my mind. All I did was talk about Bitcoin every day. They thought I was insane. And I kept telling them, buy Bitcoin, buy Bitcoin, buy Bitcoin. Years later, he's like, how many Bitcoins did you end up with? And I was like, I told you, man. Everyone I know now is like, there was that guy that used to talk about Bitcoin every day at work. And now he made it. It's so crazy. Like, it's so crazy. Right? But, yeah. I was never shy about it. I never did it and not told anybody. I told everybody, hey, this is going to change your life. And they thought I was being they thought I was being rude. Like, I would go out on my way to teach someone about Bitcoin, and they thought I was being rude. They thought I was just like pushing my agenda on them. I was just trying to teach them about inflation and about what was happening in this world. 15 minutes still in our favor, which tells us a big pump could be coming here for BTC. And you're above the moving averages on the 1 hour and the 4 hour time frame. That's a big sign for a big move. I like it. I like it a lot. Let's get back into the super chats. Thank you so much for all those memberships. Super nice of you to do. You people don't have to do this. You people are so nice. Oh my God. Name is Living Like Chess because I live with taking calculated risks. I sometimes make sacrifices to better my family's position in life. I teach chess class for homeschool groups. I love strategy. Life relates to chess in so many ways. Thank you, Sam. Dude, God bless you, bro. I can't wait to meet you. I'd like my daughter to, I was like, man, if he's in Florida, I would send my daughter to chess school. I've been trading ARC block all day and posting in the learning section on Discord. Can you take a look on the TA? I want to see your thoughts on it. So I'm glad I finally joined and looking forward to learning so much more. Thank you. Shout out to Cryptomaniac1776. You're going to get so much out of the group. You get what you put in that group, and if you put in a lot, you get it so much back. I joined the Crypto Lifer Trading Group. Do you call futures trade for members on the website? I do, man, all the time. All I do is trade futures. But a lot of my calls you can add futures to if you want. I give you the key levels to watch and the setups to look at. When I trade Bitcoin, I trade futures. I put out a futures Bitcoin trade almost every single day. If I don't put out a Bitcoin trade, it means something weird in the market. But whether it's a short or a long, I usually put out a trade for Bitcoin every single day. I give you a video update in the morning, a video update at night. I've never seen what I gave in my trade. I was in all these other trading groups. I spied on them. I joined them, and I wrote down all the things they did. I studied them all, from the Patreons to every one of them out there. And I said, how can I make it better? How can I strategize? I added token metrics. I added an elite group. I added an entire course inside. I added watch first videos, and I really curated it to the point where it could really just fulfill you in many, many ways. So jump on into my trading group. I'm telling you right now, it'll blow your mind. CryptoLifer.com, CryptoLifer.com. Join today, join today, join today. Get the education you deserve. You deserve an education. You don't deserve to do this by yourself and play games. Watch what I've been doing for 15 years. I'm 41. In 3 days, I'll be 41 years old. My birthday's coming. I'm an Aries. I love to help you. Second richest sign in the world is the Aries. All right? The Aries know how to stack chips, man. Read about Aries. We make paper and we help other people make money. We're a known money sign. I'm telling you right now. Get an Aries involved in your business. Get an Aries involved in what you're doing. Aries have this, they have something to them. I'm telling you right now. And you know, hey, I'm an Aries, so I know a lot about the Aries. We're an interesting group of people. I'll tell you that. One of the most positive people and most energetic people you ever meet is an Aries. I've been in the store before. The girl walks in. She's talking to everybody. I look at her. I'm like, you must be an Aries. She's like, yeah, I am. Like another Aries can easily pick out another Aries. It's like we have this connection with other Aries. It's very strange. Check the group chat, bro. Need to read this. No need to read this. Interesting. Thank you, man. Let's celebrate the third super chat on a live stream. So we did look at Roost. I just want to make sure we're not missing out on any super chats here. Let's take a look. Shout out to B. Tyler. We looked at EGLD. Shout out to Maximo Pasquale. We did look at shout out to Batman Jr. I'm Batman Jr. We did look at 4chan. Cold Blooded. We looked at Assemble Protocol. Wasn't a fan, honestly. And celebrate the first super chat by Chris. But if it gets above the daily 200 SMA, then maybe there's some fireworks there. Can we go over Phantom, please, sir? Let's take a look at Phantom for Dopamine Wave Pool. I love that name. Dopamine Wave Pool. Like, who says it like that? That's just so fresh. I like to see Solana kind of do its thing and head to 274. Beautiful consolidation out the flag for Solana. And you heard it here first. $274 Solana likely coming your way. That dip buy was perfect when they probably purposely ruined their network just to get the price lower. Who knows, man? There's manipulation all around the board. I wouldn't be surprised. Thing works perfectly for days, and out of nowhere, when someone needs to get in, they're like, "Fud it, let's get the price down." I just bought more Solana. I would buy if I didn't have as much as I had already, like 5,000 Solanas, then I would have bought more. You know what I mean? But I don't see the reason to buy any more Solana. I got like 120 grand or 180 grand now in Solana, right? To be honest, I have 107. Right now I'm up because I got it 109. So you just take 82 to minus 9, right? It gives you 73. So I'm up $73,000 in 1 month and like 8 days on my Solana buy. And again, I put that out to Twitter that I bought 100 grand, not to be, what if it went down, I lost 50 grand? People would have laughed at me. But I was that stone cold in my TA that I knew if I told publicly that I put 100 grand in, that I was going to look like the man. Based on the technical analysis, it looked that good. The probabilities were so right, and I've studied them for years. And I said, man, this is my time to shine. I'm getting in on Solana. You do whatever makes you happy. You know what I'm saying? I can't force you. Let's take a look at Phantom here. USDT on Phantom and see what's happening here on MEXC on Phantom. So Phantom had this crazy run up a little earlier than a lot of the other coins. And when you guys asked me about it, I put it in the Twisted Sister. It was either going to go sideways or make a falling wedge. We didn't know which one it was going to make, and that's why I project both. Then it lost to 200 here on the 4 hour. Let's take a look at how the daily's looking. But now we can get rid of this projection. That's definitely not happening. We know this is more likely the projection, this type of flag. I delete it all now. I go back to the weekly, and I want to see what's happening on the weekly chart. So Phantom definitely bottomed, right, at 12 cents, 18 cents. Funny, you got it cheaper than you could in the last rally. Or actually, no, that's not true, but the retracement was 19 cents. It's funny. Look at this. And if you just listen to what I teach and you see, look, there's the cup. And again, this is after the fact. I didn't give this one, but cup and handle. And then it skyrocketed, right? And then again, once the weekly got above the 200 SMA, that lets you know a big move is coming. Boom, you're gone, right? So again, we have this beautiful support at 60 cents. Do you come all the way back to 60 cents? Let's take a fib on the weekly. Another beginner question. They say, what time frame do you pull the fib on? And I tell them it doesn't matter, man. You get it? That 618 is the same on the daily. Like this, you're taking from here to here, so it doesn't change. I'll be honest, the daily looks like it's about to explode. So I'm seeing hidden bullish for Phantom. And with, was it Andre Conje coming back into the fold and going strong, and Phantom getting like that extra love again. And so I see Phantom doing numbers, honestly. And as long as Bitcoin plays games here, there's a 3-to-1 risk-reward ratio. You have two supports below. You've bounced, you're pretty close to a 618 Fibonacci level. You got oversold stochastics with falling volume and falling price, and you have hidden bullish divergence. tells me that you're likely going to make a move to the upside here for 98% gains. Phantom to 169. Looks like Phantom's about to do some serious damage to the upside. But anyway, you know, you got to figure that out on your own, right? But I like what I'm seeing for Phantom. Target would be 169. I wouldn't be surprised if Phantom goes to 169 sooner than later. All right. And things starting to kind of level out here. Let's take a look back at Bitcoin. I haven't looked at it in a while. 2 minutes is a long time. 69,580 for BTC, holding that level. And we still got the liquidity above us on that Gaussian look. This guy thinks he's going to get filled at 67,000, 61. This guy's at 61 and 63K. Hey, maybe we go down there. I'm not saying we can. I'm laughing because like they did that at 39. They spoofed us. I just like laugh at this because it's below weekly support or resistance. That just doesn't make any sense. Like we'd have to lose 67.2. First we have to lose 69K. Then we have to lose 67.2. Then we have to lose 65.5. That's a lot of support that a lot of people bought into. Again, I'm open-minded. Anything can happen, but I think these dudes are clowns down here. I'll be honest. Like, dude, you're not getting filled at 62. Like you better come back up with us and just buy the coins. Watch the whale freak out and just start moving right now because he's watching the channel. Hey, whale, where are you, man? I'm telling you, you're very unlikely to get this price action. You might want to just come join us at 68, 69.5, bro, before you get left in the dust. You know, the people that wait for Bitcoin's price, you know what happens to them? You know what they're called? They're called waiters. I don't mean the waiters like a waiter. I don't put down waiters. I mean like a funny new way to say waiter. Like they're just people who wait. They wait for price action and it never comes. They wait to infinity. You know what I'm saying? You got to make a move. In life, you got to make a move. You know, the guy that makes the move learns the most from the situation and is able to make the next better move. The guy that sits and waits and does nothing doesn't learn a dang thing and never really knows what's up. You got to make a move to be successful in life. You got to make a move. The people that are afraid to make a move never learn. In business, that's why I just start the business. Even if you don't know what you're doing, start the business. You know, run it, you know, mess it up. Learn by doing, and you'll get to your next level. You know, you'll get there. Just jump on in. You know, life is the best teacher, right? Like experience is the best teacher. This coin is hot. It's really been one of the hottest coins in the game. It's been ripping since November at 2 cents. It's up a 12x right now. It was up like a 15. It's crazy how many people are going to 100x in this market, but it's going to take you some patience. If you got it in October, you got to wait a year almost. And you can't be selling these little dip-offs. Like you got to hold, like just like we hold our Casper, right? Our Caspa. And you got to watch that Caspa video. It's going to show you exactly why I believe it's time to get in. I actually buy Caspa on that video. I show you where and why I did it. And so that video is going to blow your mind. Jump on in and take a look at what's happening with Caspa and why I believe Caspa is about to do some serious moves to the upside. It's been quiet for a while, but it's not going to be quiet forever. I'll tell you that. This could be a shoulder. You could have a head, and you could make a right shoulder and begin to dump to the 21-day moving average, the 200-day moving average. I haven't put that past this coin yet, but you never know. It's not there yet, but you have half of a head and shoulder pattern. The target takes you all the way to about 56. All right, 57 cents. You have resistance at about 32, and right here at about 19, right? Now, if you lose 19, I'd be looking for NOIA at 14. Is this my favorite trade right now? I don't know. It's pretty cool, but it's not my best. It's a 5-to-1 risk-reward ratio, though. You can't really beat that. So you could put $100 to gain $500. If you lose, you lose. Like, I like that. You know what I'm saying? So, interesting coin. The daily's pushing to the upside. Let's take a look at our 4-hour time frame. 4 hours a little overbought. Take a look at our 1 hour. Our 1 hour is a little overbought, too. The idea, once it breaks above 33, it's gone. 33 could be a really good swing up to 57. It would be the safer move to wait for 33 to breach and then get up to 57. But you may not get it. All right. But that's NOIA, Signup, USDT. Okay. And shout out to Judge Bibbles, man. This whole entire stream is for you, Judge Bibbles. We love you, bro. We love you. We appreciate you. And it's all water under the bridge, man. I don't even know what happened. I love you. All I remember is the love. That's it. That's it. Thank you for all the positive attitude. Attitude is everything. God bless, man. Thank you. Get behind Belieber on Soul. Maybe. Forgot to mention Belieber. It's followed by Justin Bieber as well as Britney Spears, Lady Gaga, and Burger King. That's the alpha. When you say it's followed by, what does that mean? Like they follow the Twitter account or something? Like I don't even get what you mean followed by. Like I don't really, like what does that mean to me? Yo, Mike Tyson follows this coin, bro. It's going to blow up, man. I'm telling you, man. It's called Tyson. Yo, how come we don't have a coin called Tyson? Someone make me a Solana meme. Call it Tyson. Let's get it going. It could be T-I-E-S-E-N, Tyson. You know what I mean? Call it Tyson, like this. You know? Tyson. And people will get it. You know what I'm saying? There should be a Tyson one. I don't know why we haven't seen a Tyson meme yet. Well, Andy on ETH is out of control. Cheek peek, you nailed it, dude. And I faded it like a fool. Target acquired. Shout out to Reggie Classics and Master Friend, man. Stan Lebowski. Love you, brother. Member for 6 months, dude. He's not playing around. Unbelievable. All you need to do is verify pin MSG Belieber on social media. Guarantee. What is verify pin MSG? Yeah. I follow just because of your positivity. Thank you, group chat, bro. No need to read this yet. I know you mostly trade crypto. What do you think of huge monthly cup and handle on silver? I joined the Crypto Live Trading Group. You call Future Trade for members? Yes. Can you look at Cardano, please? Thank you. And thank you for the $50 super chat. The 19. I've been tracking Arc Block all day. Let's take a look at Arc Block and Cardano. My baby Cardano, man. Oh, Cardonzi. And I'll look at it on Binance where it's been here the longest. And we're going to do is get rid of everything. Take a look at our weekly chart. And take a look at Cardano. All right. Here's going to be our weekly top-down analysis for Cardano. All right, my name is Samuel James Price. Thank you for jumping on in. Today, I'm going to break down Cardano for you. I really appreciate you jumping on into the show and into my channel. No, I do a live stream every day, Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m., and Saturday and Sunday nights at 8 p.m. I can't wait to see you in the stream. So what do I see here for Cardano on the weekly? Well, when I take away the moving averages and look at it clean on the chart, I can see that we have this beautiful bowl. And to me, it's setting up for some type of handle here, right? Whether the handle is an uptrending, descending, or maybe a falling handle, something like this. But I see the cup with the handle. It tells me that Cardano's getting ready for its next leg to the upside. The handle might even be bigger and come to the downside. We're going to watch this closely, and we're going to go to some smaller time frames. And we can see that we have heavy resistance at 73. Once we break that, though, Cardano can gap up to 119 and then gap back up to 149, 148. And then look, it really has, once it does that, its next real resistance level is about $2, and then it's all-time high. Doesn't have a lot of resistance. If you look at it, really, it moved up really fast a couple times. It moved down really fast a couple times. And then it consolidated mostly in these lower areas. And this rounded bottom looks a lot like this rounded bottom. And we're starting to make our leg to the upside. I wouldn't be surprised if Cardano started to make its bigger move all the way to that target at 292. So I'm watching Cardano very, very closely. I'm very interested to see what could happen. And Cardano, baby. Let's take a look now at the 3-day chart for Cardano, which is very oversold too as well, which makes me kind of want to get rid of this. And let's slap on our moving averages and do a bit of a deeper dive here. We look at this really deep and we pull this channel, we can see that Cardano likely is going to consolidate, hopefully, and head lower to this target at about head higher to the target at 119. What we need to see, though, is not make a right shoulder. It could be making a shoulder, a head, and a right shoulder, and it could break back down to 42 cents. That could happen if this trend line does not hold. Look for this to come up, tap this once. If it taps it a second time, it's solidified that it's not making that right shoulder. It's going to make a move back to the upside. I'd look for Cardano to consolidate here and then get a bigger move up. That target that we're going to see for Cardano is 120. When could that happen? I don't usually put a lot on timing, but it does say somewhere we could get to 119. It says by October. That's kind of taking way too long, but that's, what we see happen. This could, we could just see some slow consolidation for Cardano. It would be nice if it just started to pump right out this flag and continued. The safest thing to do is wait for it to break this level and retest 73 cents for a move back to 119. There is a gap of the VRVP. You're above the high volume node. It tells you you're eventually going to head back here to the top of this node at 119. 119 looks highly likely before you break any of these lows. And then look, a bit of hidden bullish. This swings to the downside on the 3-day, while this swings to the upside. That is hidden bullish divergence with low stochastics, and it does suggest that you'll break this high before you lose this low. That's what hidden bullish divergence says. I hope you really enjoyed this video, everybody, where I went over Cardano. Please watch my live stream every single day, Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m., and Saturday and Sunday nights at 8 p.m. I do a lot of this type of stuff on many different coins. I just did one on Casper and more. If you'd like to see this, please comment what coins you'd like me to do. I'll look in the comment, and we will do more of these price predictions. Thank you so much, everybody. I appreciate it. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications, and I'll see you on the next video. That was an extrapolation. I just recorded that for my team so they would have it. And now, I just figured why not just bang out a Cardano video while I was here. And so I could kill, I don't like using that word, but I can get two things done at once, right? Thanks for the gains today, but also the way you worked it out with Bibbles. That made me smile, man. Mason Beard, man, I love it, right? That was a special moment today, right? Cash starting to get to close over the 4-hour 200. That's a big deal. It's a very big deal. Let's take a look at Arc Block for my man. I'm really excited to see what Arc Block looks like. I'm excited. He's been trading all day. He wants to see what I'm seeing. I'm interested. Let's look at it on the Coinbase chart here and see what's popping for Arc Block. 3-day chart says it's just getting started and it's about to rip. So if we just go by the 3-day, it's broken out. It's touched the 21 and it has legs. This thing looks like it's going to boom to 437, 433 really from 234. Arc Block, very interesting. Or 424? Let's take a look at the daily chart. Daily has some bearish div. That swings down while that swings up. And the moving average is a little far apart. And you're high in the Stokes. 4-hour time frame. So this thing was just, 16 cents. And that's 16 cents to 234. It's just insane how much money has been made in this market already. I just can't beat it. Feed two birds with one worm. Amen. That kind of sounds like... I can't say it, bro. I can't. I just can't. Like, my mom went through a bad place there. I shouldn't have done that. Oh, my gosh. Sounds like a movie I saw in college. That's all I'm going to say. It's just so wrong, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everybody. I was a class clown as a kid. Sometimes I still haven't. I'm still not as mature as I should be. I'm getting there, all right? I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Say it, Sammy. No, I can't. I kid. Puff moving up. Okay. Oh, wow. Puff is out of control. You weren't kidding. Like, that's a serious move. 41% and like fast, right? Up 259, $100 million market cap for Puff. I'll never be there. Two birds, one more if only. Thank you. I moved some FET gains into ABT. Looking too hot to pass up. Interesting. Was aliens involved in claymation? No, it wasn't like that. Not like that. You're funny, bro. Man. Normie Soul, new coin, pump it. I love Normie, bro. Oh, Normie Soul. No, we're on Normie on Brett. Don't pump Normie on Soul. Pump Normie on Brett. You know what I mean? It's Swode AI dead. It looks like it is. It looks like it got rug pulled, man. Yeah, I'm moving on from that thing. I lost $2,000 on that coin. It happened. I never got into Prime when it was only 12. Now it's over 26. Crazy. Yeah. January 20th, made Bitcoin Philippines. Gold 8 Globe. I don't know what he's saying, but Gold 8 Globe. Okay. Shout out to G-Boy Nakor. We love you. We appreciate you, man. Oh, remember that? Oh, that was horrible, man. I can't believe you just wrote that. The one cut. That was horrible. It just made me gag, man. We all saw that. It's like, oh, gosh. That was absolutely horrible. I lost all my money. I'm so sorry to hear that, man. YouTube Shorts, bro. I don't know why you did that. Hey, you need proper risk management, and you need a lesson on responsibility, apparently. See, I have a wife and kids, man. I can't be losing my money. You know what I mean? Look, I'm down now, though. $25. I don't like that. I don't like losing any bit of money. I'm going to give you token metrics. We got Gala, Moon Tropica, Catcoin, and Node AI. All look like they're pretty hot. What is Moon Tropica exactly? Where can we get that thing? Let's take a little deep dive on Moon Tropica. And what markets can we buy this puppy at? Uniswap V3 only. That's it. That's it. Oh no, what happened there? Moon Tropics for CH. What is CHC? C8. Oh, that's like, yeah, for Ka. Yeah. I'm using like a weird pair. This thing is out of control. All right. It looks like it's going to continue to wail on us to the upside. 102 million. I don't know what Ka is. CHA. But, you know, you could get this for anything you want. Oh no, there it is. So wait, hold up. Oh, Moon Tropics is CHA. Okay, so CHA is Moon Tropics. So I thought I saw the pair differently. I got confused. I think I'm getting tired. I would watch this closely. This thing could moon like you read about to the upside. I can't believe it, but it looks like it's going to do some numbers. Moon Tropics. 96 is coming. 144% gains. I'm all memed out for this weekend. I really just don't think I'm going to rush into a meme. But this is hot and trending on token metrics. And a lot of times their AI knows what's going to be hot. And it plays out pretty nicely. So, yeah, Moon Tropica. All right. $144% gains possible. All right. Moon Tropica. And my elite putting out charts too, just going hard, man. And everyone just really having a blast tonight for a Saturday night. There's a lot of action. And this trading group's going to give you that action every single time. I like the bounce off the bottom of the trend line right there. See, that's what you want. Low stochastics on the 1 minute with the bottom trend. Let's go, baby. Let's go. I wouldn't be surprised if we hit my target at 71,000. Into tonight, the FOMO begins for Bitcoin with the weekly halving. So I'm long right now with the stop loss. You can see it. And let's go for it. To the upside. 69,500. Psychological support. Can it hold? Can it hold? Just made my meme bags for Crypto Royale off the profits, off the trading. Stay blessed and stay liquid, family. I was never scared. Shout out to Austin Ma. We love you. We appreciate you. Weekends seem more bullish lately. In the bull run, weekends are fun. They are. It still moved pretty slow today, though. We didn't get tons of volume. It waited till the night, you know. All right. I may have hit it with my sleeve. I didn't think it was, though. No, I don't think the focus is off, honestly. No. Definitely not. I can see like every hair in my face. No. I don't think it gets better than this focus, to be honest. Yeah. You can see like you can see everything. Like, yeah. I don't think the focus is off, Mike Robinson. I don't believe so. No, I'm pretty, yeah. Let's see. I mean, maybe you're right. I don't know. I don't think so, though. I think that's about as good as it gets. Looks like I'm like, when I look at it, I'm like, dang, it looks like I'm actually in the room. Like that's 80, that's HD, baby. All the way. Okay. Beautiful. Yeah. Another 100 subs, 60,000 climbing. Frames dropping a bit, but you're in focus. Yeah, the frames drop. That's nothing to do with me. It's just we haven't been able to figure that out. Whenever I move my face, there gets a blurriness on the chart. We don't know why. It's this computer too. It doesn't seem to happen on my laptop. It's a bit strange. It's a bit strange. Yeah. Sometimes YouTube Player automatically sets down the quality if there's a dip in the connection on the viewer side. Yeah. Got my birthday is 4 days later. I want to wish you an early happy birthday in case I missed your birthday stream. One Aries to another. Shout out to Aura Orbit. We love you, man. Bless you, bro. For though that's a normal price action for Prime. Bitcoin green weekly candle close. We hope so, man. We hope so. We hope so. Yeah, I got an AMD. I got like this super expensive AMD card, but yeah, you know, I'll build another computer in Florida, I guess, a backup, and we'll see what happens. We'll stream to that one. I built like a $7,000 computer, and my laptop doesn't do what this computer does. That really irritates me beyond belief. Yeah. MYRO, we put $1,000 in MYRO. That was supposed to, you know, that was the $1,000 to $10,000 challenge. It's taking its time. It's taking its time, but we'll slowly get back. Right, we got it at like 22 or something. We're at 24. Had that beautiful rip, and we were supposed to cup and handle on our way to the upside. I liked what I was seeing there, 30 cents. When we went to a high of 36. We got in at 22. We were actually up pretty nicely in that trade at one point. But, you know, I wasn't going to dip it off. I still believe MYRO is going to do numbers over time. I'm just watching this flag here with this double bottom. And Solana continues to push. I believe MYRO will follow. I have some MYRO, so I like it. We got into MYRO at 2 cents, if you remember. So, you know, at one point it did a 22x. You're still holding a 12x if you got in when I did, when I first got into MYRO. We sold it, then we got back in again. We've been playing MYRO pretty well, honestly, on and off for the last few months. Next target for MYRO will take it to 72 cents, and I believe it will eventually get there. I really do. These memes just continue to cook. Leo in the house here. Take 5 years to cover the cost. Of GPU mining. Gains on gains. Just joined the 99. Need help getting in, please. I am not customer service. Email crypto lifers. Like, I have no idea how that works. You know what I mean? I'm just the face of the company, man. I don't know how to run it. Bitcoin target 75,101. Wow, that's a big target. Somebody say AMD. You're funny. Yeah, I got an AMD. It's funny. That was one of the first big companies I started to trade. AMD, bro. Yeah, I got an AMD Radeon Pro, but all we know, maybe we don't even know if. I'd like to have some tech guy look at it, but I got this graphics card, Radeon Pro workstation, and they got some serious stuff going on here, right? Dude, these Pro 7 series graphics cards, ooh, I might get one of these next. The W700, workstation professionals and creators. This thing looks like it's going to be amazing. So, I got the blue one here, the W600. I got the Pro W6800. Yeah. This thing's like a behemoth. Like, this is the best you can get. Heavy workloads, 32 gigs, 6 times mini displays. You can put up 6 monitors on this puppy. I got 6 monitors running out of this one AMD Pro. Like this, and it's blue. It looks beautiful in your computer. So I shouldn't have any issues, man. I spent $7 grand on this computer, the highest RAM, everything. We still don't understand why when I move my face, we get some blurriness in the live. We didn't have it when I use my laptop. My laptop's $3 grand. So, and we've tried so many different things back and forth, but the show must continue, and it's really getting on my nerves, honestly. Yeah. I may just go back to NVIDIA graphics cards and see if that's the case. I don't know what it is. It could be some type of AMD, Windows thing. I don't know. Because there's 1,000 different things you could pick. All I know is it doesn't happen on my laptop. Like, I'm going to actually be streaming on my laptop in about a week because I'm going to have to pack up this entire studio, and they're going to, the moving company's going to move it down to Florida. Maybe it's the software issues. AMD graphics often have compatibility issues. The guys in the store begged me not to get the AMD driver. They begged me. They built my computer and they're like, you should get the NVIDIAs. And I was like, I don't want 2 graphics cards and this one's better. And I've always liked AMD though. So I ditched Windows early. Oh, come on, man. Yikes. I had Macintosh. My dad got me the first Macintosh computer. The 660 Centris. My dad, he came home as an iron worker. My dad bought he bought the 660 Centris. We had it in my house. This was it. Apple Centris 660 AV, all right? 1993. I was 9 years old, or 10 years old, 9 or 10, right? I'm in the same room right here. I changed the table, but this is the room. I'm in the room right now. I'm standing at the place where I first got, and there you go, Bitcoin pumping to the upside there, getting that move. We're now up 2.8%. I see this thing mooning. I wouldn't be surprised if we get a bigger move to the upside here for Bitcoin. All right. Makes me want to just take another nibble and just add a little bit more to the trade. Add 277 to the trade there. All right. Just to nibble it. Yeah, so I had a lot. Then I got the next. So I had Macintosh computers since I was 10 years old. And I still have a Mac. And I use Macs and I built Macs. But when you become like a heavy computer nerd and you become a video editor like me, and you just can't get the RAM out of a Macintosh computer. You can't control the computer the same way. You can't crack them open as much without, voiding the warranty. So you buy your own case and you build your own PCs. Like anyone that's a computer, like all the way nerd, you build your own PC, man. You stop buying Macintosh, and I've built like 10 PCs now. So like any deep computer nerd kind of laughs at a Macintosh computer at this point. You know what I mean? I'm just being honest. And hang out with any deep down computer nerds that build all their computers. And man, we don't touch Macintosh anymore. Let's be honest. I can upgrade my RAM to way higher points. I can put it all. I can build my whole computer. I can do whatever I want to it. I can load up the BIOS and do so much stuff. You know what I mean? Yeah. I like Macintosh. Macintosh are for people that just want it done easy. They want it all ready for them. They don't want to deal with it. You know what I mean? PCs are for like people that really like computers and like to break and fix them. I have a Lenovo laptop, works for me. Say no to Mac. Windows could do the same with less. Oh yeah, it's a true story. Can you please check the PAL chart? Yeah. Literally, definition of a geek is someone who bites the heads off the chickens. What is that? Floppy disk. Who remembers? I had floppy disks, man. I grew up with floppy disks. The little circle and you put it in. I played Oregon Trail. It was one of the first computer games ever made. Like the Oregon Trail, right? I don't know if you can still play it. It came out in 1971. They gave it to at school when I was in like 4th or 5th grade, right? So, I was playing the game in, I'd say 1989. Right? Yeah. Oregon Trail, bro. Come on, man. And the fish game, you know what I mean? I played some of the first computer games that are ever made, man. Ever. I also got bit my a snake. You mean buy a snake? Dude, it was the first game ever played. I know. Yo, we old, brother. We 40. I know, man. I'm 41 years old, bro. I played one of the first video games ever made on a computer. I really did, yo. Computer nerds are building crypto mining rigs and servers. Computer builders are now gamers community. Yeah. Thoughts on Jasmine? Developers have a $70 price target at the low end. I thought that they're not really supposed to say what their price targets are. You know what I mean? I see AMD doing numbers, though. Look, target's 310 for AMD. They're going to continue to print money. These coins are going to, and look, this is a bit of a cup with a handle there. It could go a little lower and test these nodes, but the fact that it's hitting this previous support as resistance, that's a really good spot for AMD. I could be wrong, but it looks pretty good. Back when you had to code just to log in. You guys are young, 55 here. Thank you, I appreciate that. I remember when floppy disks were floppy. Yeah. They were actually floppy then they became hard and they called it a floppy disk. I remember playing Wheel of Fortune on the old school computers. Yeah. Super chats, 5+ on silver. You just want to see that cup and handle on the weekly. The last time I called silver, I see this cup and handle. I call silver going up to $61. It just broke this trend line from May of 2011, right? It finally breached. They've been manipulating silver for a long time. But, once it goes to 60, we're going to make a lot of money on our silver, man. And I started buying silver when it was $12, $13. I might have even gotten some $11 silver But definitely, I bought it down here, right here. Now, I don't think it ever went to 11. On that wick was 12. Yeah, 11.84 maybe on the low. Nah. But I definitely bought $13, $12 silver, $15 silver. I didn't buy any silver over like 16 bucks except for this ounce. But you guys saw me buy this ounce, what, about a year ago, right? I think I bought it somewhere in here when it was like 21, 22 bucks. Silver back to 27 is a big deal. I haven't seen silver at 27 in a long time. A long time. Last time I saw silver, it was 2021, and then they really didn't hit it. Nah, it's the stream software. I tell them to fully scrub it and start over. That's why the weaker laptop runs fine. Yeah. I had a typing class in high school on a typewriter. That's funny, man. There's a Tyson meme on Solana called Thavage. I'm a Thavage. I love that. It's funny, right? Sign up to our weekly newsletter. I really appreciate Love Learning saying that. Jump on it today. Hit this link and put your email address in. Sign up to the weekly newsletter. Hit agree. Subscribe. Prompt promotional opt-in so we can send you stuff, tell you what's going on, give you discounts. We gave you an extra discount if you did this weekly screen share last November for the Cyber Monday deal, right? So. All right. Same people that about Bitcoin. What stream software do you use? OBS, Streamlabs, or something non-OBS? I use Streamlabs OBS. Should check out Palladium on the 6 month. Interesting. I got some real traders in here. Palladium on the 6 month. Yeah, it's coming back down. I don't know about the 6 month though. It's a little too much for me. Came all the way back down to its lows, though, at 968. Went to a high of 3,000 in March of 2021. Huh. I remember playing Constra all the time, and then we even got like the Game Genie, and we could finally beat the game because we had unlimited lives. I did TA on Total 3 yesterday on my macro analysis. I highly suggest you go check it out. It would really be awesome. So it's really quite relevant. It came out at 4 o'clock. So it's 24 hours old. This gives you TA on all the biggest assets. I do Bitcoin. I do Bitcoin dominance. I do Bitcoin dominance, Tether dominance, S&P futures, NASDAQ futures, Total 3, and Solana BTC all in this one 20-minute video. It'll blow your mind. I'd highly suggest you jump on in and check it out. All right. I remember, do you ever use CME gaps in your trading? Yeah, we look at them. You know what I mean? They're few and far between at this point. But of course I look at CME gaps. Last time someone asked me, I didn't see a gap though. Like there was no gap. They were like, yeah, I see a gap. And I was like, I don't see the gap, man. Like we'll delete everything here because you want to look at it. But there's a tiny gap there, but you wicked into it. To me, that's completed. There's a gap there, but you closed it. And so, I don't see any gaps anymore. They say 95% of gaps get filled. There was a gap there that's been filled, right? There's a little gap there that's been filled by these. So there's no, and I could be wrong, but I'm not seeing any gaps. We could go to the 3-day, the weekly. There's a gap right there, got filled by that wick. Call it filled, right? There's a gap right there. And I feel like we came into it already. We didn't feel it per se, but we kind of did. All right. And so, I don't see any gaps, man. Saturday night, my man is on the stream, worth every penny to be in the 99. I pray I sharpen my TA skills to half of yours. Doing the Lord's work, man. Hey, you got it, bro. I love that you care that much, though. That's all. Stream is nice, but it has a lot of memory leak. The more transition things you add, the more lag you get. A little more work to get sub notifications and whatnot, but best lag. Interesting. Yeah. I could try OBS one day and see if it works differently. It just, you know what it is? When you rock like me, we just don't have time to change it up. Could you please go over the bearish div on Caspa on the 3-day chart? Thoughts? Thank you. Much love. What are you talking about, man? Like 3-day bearish divergence that played out months ago. Like, this is bearish divergence, man. That's when you sell. And you've come all the way back down to the 618. It's over, man. That bearish divergence played out, my friend. Let's move on. No, I'm not trying to be rude, but like, let's move on, you know? I talked about Casper today right here when it was about 12.8, and it pumped all the way to 14. Already up in gains if you're in my trading group. I put this out to the trading group today. Up 13% in an afternoon. All right. Shout out to MG Crypto. Yeah, I have no idea what you're saying, man. I mean, I see it, but that was a long time ago, my friend. The bearish divergence brought you all the way back to previous support and resistance. All right. OBS will work better for your frames and lag, but it's a lot of work to redo all your work for transitions, etc. I know. Hit me with the membership. Cryptomatic. Front ran the Doge 1 hour. Nice gain so far. Took some gains. Stop under the 1 hour. Bang. I like it. Yep. You know how to do it. You're listening. You're listening to me. If you listen to me, you can make some gains. And look at that. It's about the 1 hour getting above what? The 200. Slap on a moving averages. Once you got above that, you knew you were going to get a move. I talked about it to my trading group. We talked about it here. And Doge on the move. Doge starting to get the move. Dogecoin. All the way for Dogecoin. And I'm still in this long. I like this thing. Respecting this trend line. I think we lose this trend line. We'll drop to the 200. I'll call it a day and come back tomorrow, right? Do you know if exchanges will automatically change fetch to ASI? I mean, is it still official that fetch is going to turn to ASI? I kind of wish it didn't. You know, wow, we're getting a nice moon here for Dogecoin. You can see rising wedges break up parabolically, right? And you get this beautiful move to the upside for Doge. Says you're going to go higher to 20 cents. All right. Whiff. And everyone, I'm out of here for the night. I'm exhausted. I kind of did want to watch some of that game, but I got too addicted to helping you guys and hanging out. I'm always like, oh, go watch the game. And I'm like, no, you won't. I'm like, let me just take a look at it. I love watching college basketball. I barely watched any today, though, or any this week. I just don't see how Alabama beats UConn. All right, we got it's 64-58 with 8 minutes left in the game, right? And you just got Klingon, who's 7'3", and he's just, you know, he's gonna, like, I don't know, man. It's just, they're gonna have a tough time getting over that dude. He's gigantic. So I don't see one person on Alabama's team even close to as big. So just don't see it happening. All right, super chats are cleared, everybody. Hey, Loish, I think I'm gonna grow a beard. Hey, Chris, go to your room before I put my foot up your butt. Everybody want to leave Meg at the gas station. Well, it's gonna walk away real slow. When I watch crypto, I watch the Crypto Lifer. Thank you for jumping on in. Everybody in Quahog loves the Lifer. He's the best. He's the best of the business. I like whiffing this flag. It's a 1 minute flag, though. Just watch it, though. Whiff is pumping 366. I have a position in whiff. I'll let you know, so we'll see what happens. I like this coin props. This thing's just been getting out of control with real world assets, just getting crazy. And props just pumped from 24 all the way to 25. Looks like it's getting a bit of a breakout here, too, as well. It's in the cup and handle. I could see props making a 59% gain all the way to 37. And this is what I'm looking at. I'm personally in the trade. We'll see what happens. I'm already in gains right now for props. So something, I give a lot of trades today in the trading group. All right. Everybody, I love you. I'm going to jump on out of here for the day. I almost did a 3-hour live stream. I don't know how that's possible at 10:39 on a Saturday night. I don't know what my wife's doing. Usually she hits me up by now and says, hey, what are you doing? All right. Aussies are getting in too. Yeah, look at this. Australia's Bitcoin breakthrough. First spot ETF to go live in the Brown Creek move for the Australian investment landscape. Asset manager Monochrome has announced plans to launch the country's first Bitcoin spot ETF in collaboration with CBOE Australia. The launch is expected to take place in 2024. Guys, we were all in this before. Had these big institutions done this before, they would have made so much more money. But they waited and waited and waited for whatever reason. Right? We're losing the trend line. I don't like it. I would have to kind of open it up. To me, that's the loss. I'm out. It tells me that the pattern ain't going to play out unless we get a wick back to the upside. Not a fan. Cut it off with a tiny loss. Unless we bounce back pretty fast. We are oversold on the 1 minute time frame. and we can get a move. Thank you, babe. Everybody, I love you. I'm out for the night. My wife's coming for me. She's gonna hit the end stream button. I appreciate you all. I thank you all, and I will see you tomorrow for another absolutely lovely, absolutely gorgeous, wonderful, positive morning live stream, and then we'll also have a night stream, 2 live streams tomorrow. I love you all. I appreciate you all. I'll see you tomorrow for another beautiful live stream. Thank you so much, everyone. You guys made my night. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for the love. Thank you to everyone that gave fan funding. All you awesome, nice people. Shout out to Judge Bibbles. We love you. Shout out to everybody here that made the stream amazing and unique. We'll be back tomorrow for another beautiful one. Blessings on blessings. Thank you so much. I'll see you tomorrow. You'll be okay, Burke. You're going to make it.